Sprinkle, sprinkle, everyone. Y'all come in, hit that like button. Y'all know the routine. Get in here, hit that like, say hello, etc., etc. So I'm gonna wait for you guys to come in and start saying hello so that I know you're here. Hi, y'all hit the like button when y'all come in. Y'all have to hit the like button, okay? Like, if you like me, hit the like. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, keep hitting it. Keep hitting it. So we're going to be talking about helping other women level up is the only way. The only way. The only way. Y'all here? There's enough people here? Okay. Helping other women level up is the only way. The only way to stay successful and to create success around you is to make sure that women like you are also successful. Thank you, Tiara. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, thank y'all. So helping other women is the only way, because if you become successful, if you get what you want in life, you want other women to have it too. Or, on whatever level that they desire to get it at. Not everyone's going to have things on the same level, but as long as they're happy and feel successful, that's what other women should want for other women, So that's why I have this YouTube channel. That's why I do what I do. That's why I do tough love sometimes, because I think a lot of people need to hear that. So understanding the tough love aspect, it's to push you to that next level mentally as well. I don't agree with a lot of women going back and forth and battling against each other, because it doesn't help anybody. And I don't agree with anyone not wanting to see someone get to the next level or rise up because, they couldn't do it. I don't agree with that at all. And so I'm not one of those people who are going to tear you down for no reason. I'm not one of those people that are going to stand in anyone's way or try to block what they can get. I will never be one of those kind of people, because I understand that if I were the type of person to do that, then I would be wasting my energy and time. So it just doesn't make logical sense to me. So I would like to help a lot of women and a lot of people, even men in general, to get to the next level where they want to go. So, usually when YouTube channels grow and get to a certain number. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She done dropped 100, girl. Elizabeth. I appreciate that. And she didn't even leave a message. Wow. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. She done dropped 100. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I was just going to tell you guys what my plans were for this YouTube channel. Whenever someone gets to a certain number on YouTube, you have a lot of people emailing and asking you to do sponsorships and things like that. Will you talk about my product? Will you talk about my product? And these are just like, it could be like an Amazon shop or, some big company or corporation or things like that, that will pay you money, right? Big money, like big, big money. But a lot of the products that they're giving are, wanting me to advertise, I don't really like or agree with. So I wanted to give you guys the opportunity, my own subscribers, the opportunity to promote your business on my channel. Yeah, because a lot of people don't give that opportunity. So I thought, since I preach, start your own business, you need a company, you need to do stuff in your own name and A, B, C, and D. I thought that I could help you guys if you, instead of paying like Instagram or, Facebook to advertise your product, I could use the product, wear the product, talk about the product, make a video on the product itself, and you guys can just pay whatever fee that I ask in the depending on what the product is, and your product will be seen over and over and over for many, many years because the videos will stay up forever as long as they don't get taken down. And also, I will link all of your stuff in the description bar so that you can have, clients, customers, if they like my nails, like say you have a nail shop online, like you do custom nails. Say you have a makeup or a lash line or whatever. I could say, "Oh, today I'm wearing A, B, C, and D's lashes." And then I'll show the website and it's linked below there. So I'm going to give y'all the opportunity to get y'all's money as well. So I'm going to have a website. James is whipping up a website like in 1 or 2 days. It's going to be like a very simple website. So that y'all can get all those good juicy details. Probably by the end of this weekend, it should be up. And I will make a whole nother video and let you guys know how to get to that website. And I will have a way for you guys to be able to advertise as well as on my other channel. Like if you have spiritual products, I have the other channel too, you see? So it's gonna work for all types of businesses, right? And yes, even other YouTube channels, if you have a good YouTube channel, if you have a good social media or whatever you want, let the world know about. Yes, and it's a one-time thing, but the video will be up forever. So it's a one-time price. And you know how you guys will binge watch me and see video after video? Well, imagine like other people just seeing all those videos, and it's a continuous business. It's a continuous advertisement for you. So I thought I would give you guys that chance instead of, letting me push some other, corporate stuff, even though they pay, very high. I thought that I don't need that much to advertise something that I'm not really into, because I know this channel is about level up. So y'all are going to be having nails, makeup, and stuff like that. So I think everyone needs to have their own business or side hustle or whatnot. And so I think this is a great opportunity to help other women rise up. Even if you're a man, if you have jewelry, if you have some type of spiritual product, I have the other channel too. So that's not even an issue, right? I want to see people doing well. I don't want to see people arguing and fighting and trying to tear each other down because one has more than the other. I think it's because, a lot of jealousy takes place because people don't realize that they too can, get what they need and deserve in life. So I thought I should do that. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. This thing hit the thing. I thought I should do that because I wished that more YouTubers would do that. I wish that more would do that because I know some do, but I wish more would. Right. Thank you for being you. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Uh-huh. Can we advertise our own YouTube channels through this? Yes, you sure can. I will. If you have a YouTube channel, I'll take a look at it. Like you'll visit. Okay, here's how it's going to work. I'm going to have a website. You'll visit the website. You click on what product or service, not like product, YouTube channel or whatever. It's going to have like a list of stuff. Pick which one describes what your business is. And then a price will come up saying, okay, this is how much it costs for a full video about your product only. A full video with just me displaying your product, talking about it, a full, just a mention in a video, like on a video I'm doing like right now. Let's say you have some, makeup or nails. That's, oh my gosh, these nails, look at, there's a price for that. And then just for me to put you on my Instagram, There's a small price for that, but it has a lot of traffic. So you're going to get a lot of blown up business overnight because, like, make sure you have the inventory. Make sure you have that inventory because if 500 people or 400 people or 100 people even visit your website and want to buy your stuff and you only have 10 products, you gotta hurry up and get some more. So make sure you have enough inventory before you do that. Right. Um, yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be offering you guys because I think it's a good way for a lot of women who don't have, you know, a lot of social media followers to get new clients. Just it's hard because it took me years to build my channels, but we need businesses now. So, I mean, this is how we can help each other, you know. Um, so that's what I wanted to talk about, like helping other women instead of tearing them down, helping other people instead of tearing them down because of some reason or whatever. I think it's more beneficial in the long run because if y'all have kids, y'all's daughters or sons gonna have to marry somebody. You don't want them to be broke, so you gotta also allow people to thrive so that children can thrive and so on and so forth. You know. hmm So it'll be probably next week that I'll put all this information out with the website. So if y'all are thinking about getting a business together, maybe a YouTube channel, make sure there's videos on it first. Because if there ain't no videos, I mean, what are we going to be watching? Okay. Um. Right. Uh huh. So whatever it is, if I'm not doing any adult content or anything inappropriate, so don't even think about it. hmm Yeah. So um. Right. Pete, you ain't got no business. Go back to the unemployment line. Bye. But y'all know I'm still troll. Just because I'm nice sometimes doesn't mean I'm gonna overlook something. Okay. hmm So, sure, can you find a provider? Maybe. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can find a provider in any type of relationship. Just one has to have money. Shira, show us how you did this hair. I just put the wig on, baby. Oh, I sprayed it with some spray, some leave-in conditioner, and then I put some hair gloss, hair polish on it. Yeah, this is one of the Y wigs, um the curly. I don't know. Go watch all my Y wig videos, and it's in the last maybe one or maybe third one from the last I did. It's a recent one from March. It's from ywigs.com. Yes, I think it's called Water Wave, Deep Wavy, or something like that. Something like that. um, thank you. So yes, y'all, make sure that if you have a website also, and your product is professionally presented when it's sent. If you send it to me, right? Thank you, the divine goddess, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for holistically teaching us and helping us grow. I'm plus size, and you told me to go work out, and I find a man on the way up. I don't take yourself out the game. Thank you. That's right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Told you. Yeah. still be out there. You found him? All right. See? Just had to have that confidence and get out there and be on the way. Okay. I got another question before. Okay, let me check it out. I'm so sorry. How to make a man worship you. Be worshipable. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Basically, how to make a man worship you is that you stop worshiping him. Most women worship men. Most women follow behind men like they're little children. They want to call them. They feel some type of way if the man doesn't call them. If you are a goddess, a man will all of if you are a goddess, a man will worship you. That means you have to be about you. Goddesses don't worship other people. Goddesses don't cry over men. Goddesses don't sit there and text a man 50 times a day. They just look how they look, and people come to them and try to get them to notice. So, in order to be a goddess, you have to have very high confidence and let that man know that you are the prize. You know, there's nothing you can really do as far as tricks and tips or whatever. It's just be a goddess. Know who you are. Act like you know who you are. Act like you are a goddess. Oh, I don't do that. I'm so sorry. If a man gets close enough to you, they like you, and they know that you're very particular and that you don't stand for certain things and you're not going to tolerate certain things, they will make sure they don't do those things, and they will ask you, would you like this? Would you like that? No, they will just start to treat you like you treat yourself. So that's how you have to worship yourself first. Otherwise, who else will? That's what you got to do. Mhm. Worship yourself first. I mean, if you look at a lot of if you look at certain celebrities, you can see the type of women who worship themselves and think of themselves as goddesses, and then you can see the other kind who don't. And you can see how their men treat them. See? Mhm. Or you can see how life treats them, so it's up to you. Mhm. I don't believe that women don't know that well. Some just have to be told or reminded. Did I start my business before or after I was married? I started my business um like a couple of years ago. For the most part of my marriage, I wasn't doing anything, any type of work or business. Um, so I started my business probably 2015 or 16. So not that long ago. hmm And it was my idea because, I was bored. I had a lot of time, and I was like, okay, well, I bought everything. I bought everything from the Dollar Tree. I got all these books. I got all this makeup. Okay, now if I'm gonna buy anything else, it needs to be some type of inventory, and then I'm gonna sell it. Or I like this product. Let me see if I could do something, that I want to represent, or let me see how creative I can be. So it was more of a hobby and a fun thing for me. It wasn't because I needed any money. It's because it was fun and I was bored and I've already done everything. If you watch my videos from 2014, you'll see I wasn't doing any business up until, recently. Mhm. And I was just kind of bored and just chilling and swimming, um, going out and shopping and just making silly videos with my kids. um, right. Dieting is easier when you don't go to bed hungry, just skipped breakfast. Oh, yeah. Sure. Can you recommend my specific equipment to start a YouTube channel? Oh, any specific equipment. Well, you don't have to have all this equipment. Like I'm on a laptop and I have a desk lamp. You can get a couple of lamps from Target and a decent laptop. Like I have a MacBook Air, and the camera's on it. It's pretty good. You don't have to have a fancy backdrop because I just recently got this thing. So, just make sure the background ain't, you know, crazy looking. But oh, and that's all you really need to start a YouTube channel. I also feel that if you do go on YouTube, you should always look your best or close to decent. you know, don't come in there looking crazy. That's one thing like people don't like to see. I know I don't. I'm just talking on a personal thing. I don't like to click on channels where the person has not put any effort into their appearance. I just don't click on those. Okay. I'm just saying just that I don't click. Hey Shira, what do you feel about men who look at women crazy for wearing makeup, hair, and nails? I don't really care what they think or do because they probably don't have enough money for me to even consider, you know, what they think. So I really don't care. Like, I just only care about stuff that is beneficial to me, you see? So when you stop caring about stuff that's, not beneficial, then you'll probably not even have to ask that question, you know? It doesn't matter what they think. I don't care what they think. I'm going to do what I'm going to do anyway, you see? So that should be your attitude. I don't care if they look at me crazy. They're obviously I'm in the wrong place with the wrong type of man in the wrong environment. Obviously. All right. We are not in the same place. I'm not supposed to be there then. I'm out of place. I need to get back into my element. Right. Mhm. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What are your thoughts on dating American men and foreign? I want to date internationally. Hey, sure, go ahead. They run a lot of games, so be careful. Don't don't give it up till they invest a lot of money and you don't have to work anymore. If you just want to date to date, it's pretty easy. Shira, what the sexiest thing to wear if you're plus size? I don't know. Like the sexiest thing? I don't like how plus size are you? I don't know. I mean, there's lots of plus size try on hauls on YouTube from different stores. Maybe you can go look up a few videos to see what your body type looks best in. But I really couldn't tell you because I don't have a picture or whatever. But dresses are always going to be sexy no matter what. Heels are always going to be sexy. So heels and dresses, baby. Heels and dresses always look good. Just make sure they fit your body type. Mhm. Things that fit properly, right? Hug you in the right places. That's right. Um, what is it gonna take to get this money strictly online? It's gonna take being smarter than the man. And also it's gonna take him being very interested in you. Right. Mhm. Shira looks like she lost a lot of weight. I did. Hey Shira, how would you deal with difficult mother-in-law? I wouldn't. Don't ask me questions you already know the answer to. I would ignore. I would also ignore. I don't care enough. I just if you don't like me, if you difficult with me, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm ignoring you. I'm walking this way when you come in this way. I'm walking the opposite way. I'm busy. I'm in the restroom. I'm on the phone. I'm not dealing with you until you learn how to treat me right. I remember I'm a goddess. I don't deal with people that disrespect me. And that's exactly how you need to be. I'm sorry. Just I don't have to do it, so I'm not. Ignoring is a whole mood. Exactly. If you don't like me, guess what? As soon as you walk in the door, I'm walking in my bedroom. As soon as the front door closed, bedroom door closing. Time to watch some YouTube. As soon as I hear the door leave, door open and you leave, I'll come out. Uh, You don't, you're not going to disrespect me, and I'm not going to have any kind of difficulty with you because I don't have to. And that's how you have to treat that problem. You know, I don't care what they think. I just don't. And that's how you have to be. And then they'll feel stupid. They'll feel dumb because it's obvious that you're ignoring them and you're not acknowledging their presence because of how they act. And they'll straighten themselves up and act right. You don't have to do a thing. Mhm. I don't feel pretty and have low self esteem advice. Get you some makeup, get you some hair, make sure you look your best every day, and repeat daily until your self esteem rises. Okay. Get up and make up, baby. Get up and make up. You can't feel pretty unless you put that effort in. Can't no woman make me run into my room in my house. It's not what that's about. It's like you can leave for all you don't even have to go in your room. You can get in your car and drive. I'm going out, going to the mall. You can go have uh lunch with a friend. It doesn't have to be going in a room. I'm just using that as an example because I mean, do what you want. Thank you, the divine goddess. Plus size question. Dress feminine, not sexy. Look like you take care of yourself. I'd never thought it was possible, but it is. I am also 16. Thank you to the divine goddess. The divine goddess says to dress feminine, not sexy. Um, looks like, yeah, look like you take care of yourself. That's true also. Um, don't overdo it with, exposing or the tightness, of course. Yes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Um, Thank you, the divine, very sweet. Oh, she says thank you. Your mother-in-law was not very nice to me when I was young. I was so dumb. She got away with a lot of stuff. Right. Your thoughts on why people please, and how to stop. Because you want to be accepted because you don't feel accepted or deserving. How to stop? Feel like you deserve everything plus more. That's how you stop. That way you don't have to please anybody because they're supposed to be pleasing you. It's an attitude and it's a way of thinking. That's all it is. It's like this. You walk into a room, right? You see these people. Um, Maybe they have money, maybe they own the place or whatever. You walk in there, you can either walk in trying to people please, or you can walk in trying to allow them to please you. What is that? What is that? Oh, that's very interesting. Wow. Tell me about that. You know, you make them eat out of your hand instead of you eating out of their hand. It's the opposite. You can have two type of women. Back in the old days, I used to see these two type of women in the club. You would have women who would try to compliment and hang around and follow behind men, and then you would have the women who would ignore men, walk to the other side of the club, and make them chase. And both could look good, but the man is going after the one he got to chase. So never walk in trying to give. Always walk in trying to receive, never to give. Never accept something that, never try to people please and accept something that they didn't work hard to get. hmm Why would love to see you do outfit of the day. Thank you. Mother-in-law controls him and tries to make my husband take care of her financially. What to do? Uh, don't give him no sex, baby. Either he gonna pay her or he gonna pay you. What you gonna do? If you gonna pay your mama's bills, go live at your mama's house. But you ain't getting none over here because you ain't acting like my husband. He won't get none ever. As long as he paying somebody else's bills and I'm not benefiting from my own marriage and some other woman is controlling him, then he can go sleep with her. Okay. I will not be sleeping with another. In fact, I'm gonna be sleeping in a whole different area of the house. Look, okay, you go. I don't want to be around you. You on the phone with your mama all the time. You paying her bills. Let me go find me somebody else to talk to while you entertain her. You know, I don't want a mother's boy. I don't want a mama's boy. Y'all have fun. You ain't getting no more over here. You better go find you a girlfriend. It just wouldn't be me because I couldn't do it. Um, cut him off. Stop cooking. Stop cleaning. Stop doing dishes. Stop doing laundry. Don't sleep with him. Bet you he. Bet you he'll tell her no real quick. Unless she gonna come over and do that for you, then y'all have a maid. At least the money will be going for something good. Okay. You have to. I know a lot of women who won't do this, but that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do in order to get what you want. They get the most triggered when you cut out everything. Shoot, just cut it all out. No food, no nothing. Cut it all out. Tell them you know where your mama live. If you want it, go get it. Uh, 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 uh. Thank you. Stop living for people. Right. Don't I don't mm-mm. So, helping other people level up, giving them advice, giving them oh, thank you. Someone sent me a cash app. Let's see who this was. Deanna. Thank you. Sprinkle sprinkle. Appreciate that. I know you say we shouldn't give it up when he invests at least 5K, but what if that's nothing to him? Well, if he's super rich, make it 10K or 20K, whatever. Whatever you think he can afford, whatever. Honestly, I just said 5K because that means you knowing him for a while. If he's, not super like rich or like a billionaire or whatever, or a million, if that's nothing to him, then stretch it out longer. I always say, depending on how rich he is, stretch it out. Right. 20K, 50K, whatever. You got it like that, stretch it out. Should you start getting sponsorships at 1,300 blog subscribers? I don't know. I don't know about blogs. I just do videos, so I don't know. If that's a lot for a blog, yeah, then. Hmm. Sometimes you go to the grocery store and he expects you to pay and you live with him. Girl, don't go to the grocery store then. Stay your butt home. Order online with his credit card. What you doing? They deliver. It wouldn't be me. Hmm. Um, do you think veneers look good? I want to fix my teeth, but I'm scared it will look unnatural. Um, I think if you're gonna get those, make sure you research first because I think the cheap ones look fake and the real one, I mean the expensive ones probably gonna look the most realistic. So just do your research. I mean, I don't know. I've never gotten veneers, but um, I mean, do your research though. Sure, my advice on makeup that holds up southern heat. Oh, any advice in southern heat? Oh, yeah. Stay cool, baby. Don't be outside in the hot sun. Get you a little fan. Be like real southern, and be like, get you some good makeup setting spray. Pack on layers of powder on top of your foundation, and then spray. Um, Make sure everything is waterproof if like eye makeup and stuff, if you're gonna sweat. Right. How do we add to our rosters when we're going to be wearing masks? I didn't wear no mask. I think I don't think that many people are going to be wearing masks, honestly. I don't think you're going to see it as much as you think so. I also think that yeah, we'll see. I don't think you're going to be wearing too many masks. I was out today. Texas opened up today, right? So I was out. I only saw like four people with masks. Four, 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 four. Everybody's out with no mask. They've been locked up too long. They try. I'm finna show myself. They're not wearing masks. And if they're wearing masks where you are, then when I think when everything is officially back opened or starting to open, they will less likely be wearing masks all the time. Right. You know, I see deep with masks. Yeah, that's because there's a lot of people there. Y'all are very heavily populated. So just wear really beautiful lashes and do your eye makeup really good and bat your eyes like this. That'll keep them looking. Make sure you're dressed, smell good, get your hair did, make everything else look good. Okay, they gotta figure out. At least there'll be some mystery. Hmm. You said everyone's wearing a mask in England. That's funny. It's so crazy. Like y'all, I'm in Texas. People in Texas is crazy. We're like, ain't no coronavirus gonna get us. You know, um, we just like whatever. Anyway, your friend is judging you for dating a lawyer who's 39, but I'm 21. Why do other women do this? Because they can't do it, baby. Because they can't do it. And if your friend is judging you, why would she judge you if you're happy? If you're happy, she should be happy. He's a lawyer. Who's she dating? What fast food he work at? You know, how much is his check? Did she even have a man? You see? So she can't be judgmental if she does not have what you got. Then that's just called jealousy. Okay. Perhaps you shouldn't tell her anything anymore. Just let it be. Don't tell her nothing. Hmm. 10 people from my church died. I know it's not a game. Honestly, 80. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, if you wear your mask, hopefully that will keep you from spreading it, but it doesn't keep you safe. I mean, if you watch the news, that's what it says. And wearing a mask does not keep you from getting the corona. So either you wear it to help other people not get it from you just in case you got it, or you don't wear it. It's up to you, right? Um, How do you ask for money without coming across cheap? Come up with a damsel in distress situation after helping someone else. Look good enough to where it's offered to you instead of you having to ask, So it just depends on your target. If he's not offering anything, if he doesn't look like he wants to give you anything, probably the wrong target. Thank you more than amazing love. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I tell people being bougie is not an insult, it's a compliment. I'd rather be called bougie than ghetto. And being called a gold digger does not offend me either. Just means I'm open to receiving. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's right. Exactly. None of those none of those words like bougie, gold digger, and whatnot, those aren't negative anymore. So take them as compliments. Right. I'll People judge when you date older because they want you to be with a dusty your age. That's right, Sabrina. They want you to be with them dusties. They instead of saying, "Oh, well, what did you do for dinner?" "Oh, we went to get pizza into the movies. What did you do?" "Oh, I went to," and you name some fancy restaurant, and "Oh, and then I went shopping, and then for the weekend we went to his lake house." She don't want to hear that. All she want to hear you went to have pizza, got drunk, and the same thing she did. That's what she wants to hear. Okay. And then when the birthdays roll around, what did you get for your birthday? Oh, I got this beautiful diamond necklace. What did you get? A teddy bear. Oh, nope. So of course she's judging you, right? A man called me bougie and I said, yes, I am. Exactly. Um, you said you can't wait till dating opens back up. Yeah. So when all that gets back open, y'all, I hope y'all have taken the level up time during the quarantine and gotten some stuff together or improved something. That way you can go out and get more than you went in with. Hey. Uh-oh, Carolyn, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Carolyn sent me a good amount. A generous amount. Thank you, Carolyn. Sprinkle, sprinkle. um, I mean, bougie is short for bourgeois. That's right. So, and also you also have to remember this: a lot of people lost their job. So when it all opens back up, you might want to wait a little bit. You might want to wait a little bit. You might want to be like, I'm gonna wait because they're probably gonna be like looking for jobs, stressed, and they're not gonna be even checking for y'all. So y'all might need to stay on quarantine a little bit longer until you start seeing, oh, the economy is getting back and people are now employed in A, B, C, and D, and everybody got hired back or people are hiring left and right. So you might want to wait till then because a lot of these guys, if they don't own their own businesses, they're probably unemployed or, maybe not, but you got to be careful. Okay. So when you go back out there, be careful. They might be getting that unemployment. They might think you might think that they have something, but then, when you need something or when you come up with your damsel in distress story, they might, well, I done got it like that. I'm unemployed. The corona. Then when it does the double round in the fall time, y'all gonna go back into quarantine anyway. So y'all better go for the super rich ones or the ones that didn't depend on a job in the first place. Don't try to shoot high when you get out there. Shoot high because y'all gonna be quarantined again probably this winter. So shoot high so that you can bring some sugar daddies into the new quarantine, like their money at least. Okay, so don't be playing around when it lets out when When everybody is released back into the wild, go to the top. Sure, can you start a level up group on Instagram? I don't, they have groups on Instagram? I didn't even know they had groups on Instagram. Interesting. All dresses, girl, they're feminine and I don't have to piece together. That's true. Dresses are so much easier when getting ready to go out because you don't have to match nothing. You just throw it on and it looks good. And just all you gotta do is get the shoes and the purse or whatnot. You're good. Um, that's why I've been working out hard. Tummy super flat, body tone, get in shape now. Hey, Nirvana. Is it possible to find a rich, middle-aged, handsome man? It's possible to do anything, yes. But is it possible to get money from him? Is it possible for him to pay all your bills? Is it possible for him to stay with you, marry you, and provide for you? I don't know. It's possible, but you gotta be the one he's looking for, right? How do I get a man to wait until marriage? I'm a virgin. Don't tell him you're a virgin. Never tell. Mhm. Date someone who has the same beliefs. I mean, that's the best I could tell you because I don't know. Or just don't tell him. Mhm. The better a guy looks, the more he thinks he is the prize. That's true. So, I see a lot of women in the Facebook groups. I've been through there, through both of the groups, and I'm like, there are a couple of the groups, and I'm getting a lot of good turnouts. Like I'm seeing y'all's before and after pictures. I'm seeing like the level up is real. I mean, I think y'all have done such a great job. Those of y'all in the group, dang. I'm like, y'all in the group. Shoot, that started me thinking. Look, let me start a matchmaking dating service. Look at all these beautiful women. Oh my goodness, dang. Um, I thought that was kind of like even in the pre-level up group. You know, there's some gorgeous women in there. There's so many. I even showed like Layla and Sasha. I said, look at these. Look, this is what she looked like before. This is after. Wow. They like look at it like it's magic or something. Like magic. It's magic. They're in disbelief, and that's how amazing the transformations are. And I think it's like, wow, like y'all really put in that work. Y'all really learned how to do this makeup. Y'all really figured out this hair. Y'all really figured out, how to cut calories. Dang, because it's like even though I'm on my own journey of level up, it's like watching other people is like so amazing because it's like possible, 100% possible. I've seen people that have taken 20 years off their appearance, and it's amazing. Hmm. And the thing about these groups, a lot of the ladies are helping each other, giving each other tips. Like if one is great at skincare and this one has skin issues, she'll give her like information. One is great at diet, and it's kind of like you have a bunch of people with the same goals in one place with different parts of the puzzle and advice and things like that. And you can like bounce ideas off of each other and, does this look good? Or, well, where did you get that at? And then like, oh, well, I got it here. So it's kind of like having a giant, you know, forum of women who are leveling up and helping each other level up. It's not crabs in the barrel. And if there is issues, people are mature enough to handle it or just not be into the tearing down of anyone, just asking for advice maybe from someone who's more adapted to answer the question. So yeah, it's almost like each day everyone levels up a little bit more and more. Hmm. Shira, how am I getting my nails done? I am gluing them on. These are press-ons, baby. I go to the store, I select press-on nails, and then I glue them on. So that's what I did. But yes, I'm not getting my nails done. I'm just gluing them on. These men are about to be so confused after this quarantine, right? Natural sugar scrub, lemon. Yep, yep. So, how did you transition into being vegan? I remember you saying that you really like seafood. Yeah, I transitioned. I don't know, not even last year. March of 2019, I think. No, March of 2009. No, I've already been vegan a year. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, March of 2019, I became vegan. I just stopped eating meat, and it was pretty easy. They have a lot of substitutes now and everything, like, they have everything in a substitute now. So if you like cheese, they got vegan cheese. If you like milk, they got oat milk, soy milk. I don't drink soy milk. Almond milk, cashew milk, you know. So they have coconut milk. They got all types of stuff. They got every substitute for everything you could desire. So it's not that hard. It's easier now more than ever. Um, but if they didn't have those things, because I tried to become vegan like years ago, if they didn't have those things, I wouldn't probably be vegan because, those things you tend to grow up with and like, you're used to them. If they don't have a substitute, then you're probably going to have more cravings. But if not, you have the substitute, you're good. Hmm. I got you hooked on oat milk. Dakota, isn't it better than almond milk? Like when you eat cereal or something? It's way better. It's thicker too. I'm 25 and I want to move to another state. Any advice you give? Have some money first. Make sure you got that money first. And make sure the state you're living in is not, um, you know, a lot of competition and the cost of living isn't so high that you can't afford to stay. I'm trying Dr. CB Alkaline Veganism tomorrow. Good luck. How do you do your makeup so good? Mine is I've been doing makeup for years. I'm not even a professional at doing any type of makeup, but I just do it every day. Or every day I get up and do it. Every day I just try and make it look a little better. Some days I'm in a hurry. Sometimes I don't look as good, but at least I'm trying. But you just have to keep doing it just every day. You'll get better and better. I mean, like, if y'all look at my videos years ago, y'all will see my makeup has gotten a lot better. I don't know, like, what y'all think? Just keep practicing. I mean, it's a everyday thing, and plus, there's always new makeup techniques, new products that might improve, you know, your application. So just keep going. Don't stop. Just don't matter how bad it looks. Just keep going. Watch YouTubers that are professional or show you how to do makeup tutorials. You can even subscribe to my beauty channel and see how I do my makeup. It's a Shira Star. Yeah. Just get inspiration. Thank you. Hmm. Um, what kind of eyeliner do I use? I use Level Up Cosmetics eyeliner, baby. My own. The links are below to my Level Up Cosmetics Poshmark store, and you can buy the liquid liner. And it's also waterproof. So, yeah. These lashes are also Level Up Cosmetic magnetic lashes. These eyebrows are also done by Level Up Cosmetics eyebrow pencil. This eyeshadow as well. So, yeah, you starting to get wrinkles in your forehead. Should you get Botox or bangs? Girl, I don't know. I don't know. Um, I'm afraid of Botox because I've heard so many bad things, but I don't. I could be allergic to it. I don't know. I just like scared. But I don't know. That's something you gonna have to figure out. Um, is it good to tell your ex that you moved just to see what he'll say? I don't care about what my ex doing, baby. Like I don't even remember their names. I think I remember one of them's names because it's the same as my husband's, but that's it. Like who? I don't keep up with old news. Unless that's your husband, you got kids with him, and that's your ex-husband. Yeah, that's understandable because it's an ex-husband. But if it's like an ex-boyfriend, we don't need to talk no more. Mhm. We don't need to talk anymore. Thank you, Tamika Sprinkle Sprinkle. I went on a 30-day plant-based diet. I felt much better. Now I stick to it. I've researched plenty of recipes to help me to get to my goal. I really enjoyed it. Oh, thank you, Tamika Sprinkle Sprinkle, for that. That's good. Mhm. How long after your husband proposed did you quit working? I wasn't working the whole time we was together. Like when we met, I wasn't working. Okay. I was like trying to attempt to work, but after I met him, I never went back. Never went back. The night after I met him, I never returned. I was like, I'm done. Got me one. Yeah. It was just I was supposed to go into a funeral home the night that I met James, and the owner of the funeral home I had worked for before, and I was asking if he needed any help, and if I could come back to work with him. But my plan was really to, secure him because he owned for the funeral home. But he was late, and so I had to stop into this little place that had a bar. It's like a restaurant bar. I stopped in there, and there was James. He came over to me, and I never went back to anybody's job ever. You know, he took care of me, unless then so I was like, I went to school. He paid for me to go to culinary school for fun because it was right down the street from where we lived. We lived in this downtown high rise. The culinary school was right down the street. So, while he was working all day, I didn't have anything to do. So I said, "Oh, let me go learn how," because I was watching Food Network all the time. I was like, "Oh, I want to cook." Because y'all know I wouldn't cook it nothing. It's like if I'm gonna cook, I want to cook gourmet food. And luckily for me, James don't like gourmet food. He likes like old, regular country style food. So I really didn't have to cook too much. But thank you, and thank you, Taylor. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She sent me some cash app. So I just went and like learned, you know, um, some stuff, and then it was a fun thing. And but no, I never had to work after that. The most I've ever worked in my life was when I was a teenager. Yes. When I was a teenager, I worked. Right. He said he like country food, he like that regular food. He don't like no gourmet nothing. I remember I tried to make him some homemade, um, some type of fancy ravioli. I don't know. from scratch. He didn't. He looked at it. He didn't eat it. Took me hours. I said, "This is gourmet ravioli with this sort of cheese and homemade pasta that I rolled out with a rolling pin and this type of herbs and I don't know. I forgot what it was. This type of sauce that I made from scratch." I'm like, from scratch, y'all. Y'all know people don't make sauce from scratch. They just go buy the jar. So I made all this stuff from scratch. Took me hours, and then he wouldn't eat it. And I'm like, done. Well, I'm glad I don't have to cook because I only cook gourmet food, dog. You want me to cook, James? I got this new recipe, or you burn it. No, I don't like that. So, but I learned how to cook a lot of cool things, and also it helped me transition into being vegan easier because I know how to cook um, certain things to taste good, to disguise certain flavors, how to substitute certain things. I know, yeah. Like Layla and I the other day made vegan Alfredo sauce. Mhm. It was good. Um, this man you're seeing giving you 3K a month. You haven't slept with him yet. He would like to have possibly to be in an open relationship later. What should I do? Girl, say yes, keep taking the money and have another sugar daddy and don't sleep with him. Since he want to open one. Keep it open, keep your money keep his money open to you, you know. Tell him whatever he need to hear to keep your money rolling in. You can always change your mind much later. I changed my mind. Okay, keep that money coming in. Don't tell him what he don't want to hear. Tell him what he needs to hear. Tell him what you need to tell him at this moment. It doesn't have to be the truth. Just tell him whatever it takes to keep the money rolling. Okay. Um, why do men say women hit the wall? Because their wallets hit the wall. Men can't afford certain women over a certain age that want more in life. Some men, I'm sorry, some men, what am I saying, men? Some men cannot afford a woman who expects more than a pizza and a movie, baby. So instead of saying, well, I can't afford you, they just say, oh, well, you hit the wall. Basically, what they're saying is, my wallet hit the wall and I can't afford anyone over the age of 25 because they want more out of life and I can't afford it. So either you're going to get this pizza, this beer, and this movie, or you're going to get on. They can't afford it. Okay. It's just a way to make them feel better about their lack. Hmm. They just want to be mean. Yeah, I mean, we don't believe it though. Like, I noticed that some men prefer younger women because we don't know our standards until, yeah, that's true. Like, thank you, Coco, for saying that. It's true. You don't, when you're young, you're just about trying to have fun and you're just learning. So you don't know any better. So they can trick you and they can lie to you and tell you what you want to hear and then use you up. And then as soon as you get smart, it's over because you go and get better. They get dumped a lot because, maybe you're 25. Maybe you date them for a few years. Now you're 27, 28, and now you want a man with a nice car, nice place who can vacation, and he ain't it. So you leave him for the other one. That's why they're so upset because they keep getting left because they're not leveling up their finances. So men treat women bad because they can't keep one. They can't afford to keep one. Hmm. Um, how can I keep them waiting when I'm never planning to give them anything? Lie, baby. Just like men keep women waiting for years, knowing that they never plan to marry them. Just tell them what they need to hear in order for you to get to what you need to get to, baby. I have some women They have asked me, "Oh, I've been with the same man for 20 years. We live together. We got kids. How come he won't marry me?" Because he don't have to. Because y'all already married, but with no papers. Um, so tell him whatever you need to hear. Tell him whatever he need to hear. Oh, we gonna do it next week. Oh, we gonna do it next month. You know, and then you can ask for whatever you want between the time that he thinks he's gonna get it. He's probably gonna give it to you. Mhm. And then I always tell fake funeral. Guess who died? Oh, my aunt died. I gotta go. I can't make it. Sorry. Mhm. Right. Sure, you have taught me not to settle for any guy to keep them chasing. Yay. Good. I'm glad you're doing that. Um, anyway. So do I think David Yurman bracelet is I don't know. Like it depends. Like jewelry is sentimental if someone special gave it to you, or if you're wearing it for style or fashion, then you need to keep it with the trends. But like a lot of people, if they wear jewelry, it's for sentimental reasons, not, especially if you're just doing it for fashion, then maybe look it up. I don't know, child. You what? Just looking for a real person? Drigger. Okay, well, good luck. You literally the only voice of reason in this pandemic I can listen to. Thank you. NPI. Mhm. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all understand. I'm not even gonna comment on that. I'm just not. I'm gonna be nice today. I'm trying to stay positive. Um, I'm gonna let them slide today. I'm gonna let them slide. Shira, I am literally taking in this cutthroat mentality. I hear leveling up during this quarantine. Right. Um, Shira, I got on a flight with my mom over, oh, a fight. I thought you said a flight. You got in a fight with your mom over something stupid. She kicked me out. Now I'm living with my toxic dad. Should I just move on and never talk to either or fix my relationship with my mom? Um, if you can't, here's my thing. And because I'm old and I've been young, and I'm gonna tell y'all, everybody's probably fought with their mother. Okay, you know why? When girls start fighting with their mom, it's time to get your own. That's what they say. When you start fighting with that mama, it's time to get your own place, baby. That means um you're growing up, you're becoming a woman, and you still depend on her, and you want to do this and she don't want you to do that, but you have to follow her rules if you live in her house. Y'all know the old saying. So that just indicates that it is either time to get you a sugar daddy to pay for you an apartment or whatever, or you need to get a job and move out, if you're old enough. Anyway, if you're not old enough, then you need to wait till you're old enough to start trying to argue with people who pay bills. Okay. I mean, if you don't like living with your dad, then go apologize to your mom. Hey, you probably need that relationship the most anyway. So if you can admit that you're wrong or just apologize and go back to normal, that'd probably be better. You know, it'd probably be a lot better. And then you can kind of go plan how you're going to move out soon, save up some money or whatnot. Hmm. I'm using Stifle brand. It's called Stevia. Okay, y'all talking to each other. You have a big problem with your mom. How did you deal with your mom, Shira? Um, My mom, my mom was very strict, but not super strict because when it came to me and my younger brother, she wasn't as strict as she used to be with my older sister. And so, because she had like businesses and she had um, a new husband and da, da, da. So she wasn't as mean to us as she was or strict to us as she was because she's from the old school, you know. So we were free. We were free and then we were spoiled. So we were very spoiled and free. Like I had a car at 15. I didn't have a curfew at 17 years old. I could be out all types of times of night. I was free. But like when I wanted to do something and she said no, I didn't understand no, baby. You know how spoiled kids are when you don't understand no and you want to do what you want to do, you know. And so that would be the only time I would ever get upset or that we would have, you know, issues. But after a while, they kind of left, and I was like, you know, if I want to do something, I need to get my own, or I need to get somebody else to give it to me because if I want to do something, I got to do it. I had a job and everything, but it was like, you know, a little teenage job, you know. But when you want something major, your parents got to step in. So either you play nice or you get your own. So I played nice, had a few ups and downs, but eventually I got my own. And then, but she's always bought in every car I've ever had up until I met James. Then James bought my next car. So it was like, you know, you have to realize that they're only looking out for you. I was young and stupid, but you know, let the mother understand, especially if they're only looking out for you, let them understand that you want to learn and grow too. You just growing into your womanhood or whatever. But get your own place if you really can't get along because y'all don't want to mess up that relationship. You don't want to mess up that relationship. Right. My relationship with my mom was awful while we lived together. I moved out 23 now. So yeah. Yeah. When y'all get to a certain age, it's time to move out. I mean, that's just what it is. It's like an old saying. There's this old saying, two women can't squeeze the same dish rag. Y'all ever heard that old saying? It means two women can't live in the same house. Two grown women can't live in the same house. It's like either you know your place or you get out. Hmm. So y'all gotta figure that out. Not right or find the man or fiance to get you an apartment. That's right. Can't have two queens in the castle. That's right. Mhm. What are you doing? You never had a boyfriend. I wasn't pretty in high school, and now guys want to talk to me. Don't have any. Get the experience then. What are you doing? Figure it out. Just like the ones that didn't have boyfriends in high school, they figured it out. Girl, better hurry up and get in there before you become awkward. You know, expect everything. Shoot, act like you're. Oh, you're gonna do this for me. Get the experience. Go date. Only thing false about me is my lashes. That's a cute name. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You are so inspirational, best teacher, Sprinkles. Oh, thank you. That's a funny name. I like it. Cute. Um, why is second wife better life? Because the first wife helped build the man. The first wife helps build so the man can save his money and get his paper up to go get the other wife. It's just always like that. Okay. Thank you, Val. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hey, Shira, for spreading. Thanks for spreading your knowledge. Oh, no lockdown stop us. Nope. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-huh. You're a cosmetologist in a new city. Should I go to salon and work and rent a booth or rent your own salon? Sure, with no client. Girl, not in this time. Build some clients and then open y'all. Thank you, Lana. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Been leveling up first day today. No first date today, and he bought me a bike. Thank you so much, Shira. If y'all want to be treated like a lady, take her advice. Oh, thank you, Lana. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's nice. Got you a bike. You can go ride, get your exercise. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. He showed up with a bike on a first date. Nah. He went to the store, bought you a bike, showed up with a bike on a first date. Not roses, not perfume, not no candy, but a bike, girl. You said specifically, I want a bike. That's how you do it. Tell him what you want. Don't bring me no roses. I don't want no perfume. I don't want no flowers, no candy. I want a bike. A bike? I'm just imagining how he got it over there. Does he have a truck? Did he have it delivered? Like, was it in a box? Did he have to put it together? What happened? Like, did it have a bow on it? Did he have it delivered? Like, I would I would love to know the details. But that's good though. Like, she got him to bring a bike. He likes her. He bringing a whole bike. Uh-huh. He said a bike is training for a car. All right, you training him. I'm gonna need some new wheels. I need four this time. Okay. You probably told him you grew up and never had a bike, didn't you? I never had a bike. I've always wanted a bike. I learned how to drive my friend's bike. Thank you, Lana. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I told him I like bikes and mine broke, and he told me to meet him at the bike shop. Ooh. Then we grabbed lunch as they put it all together. Oh, okay. See, that's great. Meet me at the bike shop. Meet me at the mall. Meet me at the bike shop, wherever. Well, he said it. You didn't even have to say it. He must really like you. Oh, hey, Atlanta. Um, my bike broke. See, that's good. Let's like because no one expects you to say my bike broke. Like a bike? Good thinking, very creative. Um, I have a bike in the garage. It's like a pink beach cruiser, and I never ride it. Like I just can't. I just can't. I can't bring myself to be seen riding that bike. Um, I don't know. Just I've ridden it a couple times. Now I think I have to give it to Layla and just get the new tires on it. But that was nice. I need a different type of bike. Um, Take a picture with the bike that he bought you and like post it up to see what he says. I'm so I got my new bike. I love it. How do you not build him up by looking like you're not using him? What? By being the prize of the relationship? Like he's using you for something. You might as well let him build himself up. Thank you, Lila. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You are amazing. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That was very generous of you. Appreciate that. hmm Soul and vibe. I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but I'll answer you as if I don't know. Um, Women don't. I mean, not at first anyway. Like if you need help, that's Pick Misha. That's Barbara the Builder. That's a certain type of woman. I'm not saying no women will help you. I'm just saying a certain type of woman won't help you. Um, so there are women that will line up to help you, baby. There are women that will line up to build with you. And then when they're done, when you're done with them and you don't need a woman to help build you and you're already built, that's when you leave her and go and get the one that you want to provide for. See? So that's why certain women don't help men build because they don't want to build you up for another woman. Um, so they just wait. They just wait till you done getting built. They wait for you to be done, and that's it. Hmm. You said on your Instagram there are lots of guys that offer me money and want to have sex. Should I be offended? You would. I really wouldn't be offended. I just would take the money and then tell them no. I would never do that. But you can donate to my Cash App, and maybe I'll shout you out in an Instagram video. I'm gonna make my money, but I'm not never gonna meet them. I'll be like, oh, that's so sweet. But how about you donate and I will shout you out in a video. Or I'll give you a phone call. Hi, how are you? Da, 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 da. That's it. You ain't getting nothing else. Make your money though. Hmm. Sure. What do you do when a guy starts talking about the money he makes in stock market? He's well off. I don't act impressed. Ask him for something. Say, wow, you did pretty good this year. Wow, oh my gosh, maybe you can help me get my car, my dream car. See, he shut up then. Hmm. The girls are just playing with Fantasyland. You girl, no, y'all, we're playing in real time. We're getting what we want, baby. I don't know. Um, not really interested. Okay, yeah, probably not. A man will go to the ends of the earth for the right leveled up woman. Shira is suggesting you become good looking and good acting. Right. That's right, the Phoenix. A friend of mine told me I was weird because I wore tomboyish clothes, but I want that style. What do I do? You want that style? You like the tomboy style? Um, then that's your style. I don't know. Like, I don't understand. Um, well, it depends on what your goal is. Like, if you're not trying to attract a certain type of men, then it doesn't matter what you wear. Because, but if you are trying to attract a certain type of man, they might not like the tomboy look. Thank you, first class sprinkle sprinkle vibes. Thank you. Sure, I'm 23. The guy I'm dating is 34. He is always buying me gifts. How can I make him start giving me money and more gifts? Okay, he's 34. He probably ain't got a lot of money to spare. He's doing what he can. He's 34, baby. Depending on how much money he make. If he makes, if I mean, you really have to be realistic because he's not old enough to be, unless he's like rich or like has a really really high paying, you know, business or job. But most likely at 34, he can't afford to give you a lot. But you can ask or come up with a situation that you need help with and see if he'll give you the money for it. Hmm. How do I deal with sensitive men who are easily hurt? I don't. Gotta go. Gotta go. That I could not get along with anyone like that. I would just be out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like I couldn't do a sensitive man. I was like, oh, gotta go. Here, take your medication. I'm out. I can't do it. I can barely do it with anybody. Like, if you're too sensitive, it's like it kind of feels like, okay, to me, when people are extra sensitive, it's almost as if um, I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird. To me, it's like, okay, what do you want me to do about that? There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do about that. Not nothing at all. Right. Uh, it's almost like you're how to flirt with a guy without looking desperate. Just make eye contact. That's good. Your sugar daddy been getting on your nerve because he wants to go camping and hiking. Girl, I ain't finna go camping and hiking with nobody. People get killed and buried like that. No, ma'am. No. You just tell him, I'm sorry. I mean, it would be fun to go camping with someone you trust, like your kids and, your family, your brother, or your uncle, whatever, but not with no man. No. He's supposed to be spoiling you and whatnot. Mm, I'm sorry. I'm not finna do all of that. Mhm. Tell him if he rents a luxury RV or a luxury whatever that can pull into the RV stations or whatever, but you ain't finna go camping or no hiking. Hmm. Um, Shira, I'm in an LDR with my fiance. I don't even know what that is. That woman with babies should go. Oh, long distance relationship. You're what? Am I reading two different comments at the same time? Hold on. He pays all the bills, but I don't. But he doesn't love me. All we do is fight, and I'm afraid he'll stop providing. We have a newborn. Then you better stop fighting. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just tell him what he need to hear. It's long distance, so who cares? Why are you fighting? He don't even live there. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Though, like honestly, if you're gonna fight with somebody, what are you fighting over? What are the risks? Oh, I'm gonna lose money. Then tell her whatever he need to hear. Keep your money coming in. Take care of your child. He gonna do what he gonna do anyway until you can find a better one or provide for whatever needs that you have. Why are you fighting? He ain't gonna act right unless he decides to act right. So don't risk losing your money. Instead of fighting, you start crying. That way he'll feel guilty and send you more money. Okay? Don't fight. Stop fighting. You can't change him. He can only change himself. All you can do is collect his money. Okay? Yeah. He ain't gonna change unless he wants to change. All you can do is make him feel guilty by crying, and maybe he'll give you more money. But keep your money coming in because if he decides to stop providing because you keep arguing with him, then what? You got to track him down in another state for child support. That's gonna be hard. Okay, you better be smart. Okay. Um, I don't know if it's true. Ask him for some money and see if he give it to you. Said some old man say he'll take care of you. Ask him for some money. See what he got. Ask him to fix something that's broken. Ask him to put a down payment on a car. You got to test his money. Make sure the car in your name. Mhm. Right. How do get guys to approach? Look good, baby. Look good. They're gonna come if you look good. Make eye contact if you think that they're nervous about approaching, and maybe that'll give them more confidence. This old man told me, yeah, just see what he wants. See how much money he got for you, girl. Ask him for a lump sum or something like, I need a new car. I need a down payment. Can you help me? Hmm. How do you hook professional athletes? Get pregnant? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You can't hook a professional athlete that wants to see you, especially if he met you like a groupie, like, unless you don't want to see him, unless you're like, no, I'm busy that day. What about, you got to play the game with him. You're like, what about the next day? I might be busy then too. Maybe next week. Play with him. But a lot of women will risk. I mean, a lot of women don't want to risk that, so they never do. But I don't know. I would just say, get pregnant. Then you have to be in a life. Why men will spend money on women? Because they want to impress women. Um, what if she can trust? What if she can trust to hurt me? I don't know. What if you're trying to change your belief system, but your old ones keep showing up as you're trying to change? Well, do you want to be the old you or a new you? That's my question. Who do you want to be, old you or new you? Then that's what you decide on. Did it work in the past? Then why you keep going back to it if it didn't work? There you go. Why is my stepmom jealous because I have older guy with money her age and she doesn't? Of course she'd be jealous. Cause because you outdid her. Duh. That's funny though. Right. A guy I used to talk to got married last year, but he stays in Miami. Girl, they all do. Tempted to use him? Then use him, girl. Do what you gotta do. No one cares. Like, if he's offering you money, take the money, baby. If he's offering you money, ask. If he's all in your inbox, ask him for some money. I would shoot. Don't let the opportunity pass because if if he's doing all of that, he likes you that much, then he likes you enough to give you some money. And it's not all about the money. Everybody thinks, oh, all you think about is money, money, money. It's not about the money. It's about if someone's going to sit there and waste your time, if somebody's going to sit there and play with your emotions, if you allow them to, if someone is going to sit there and tell you lie after lie, you need to be getting paid for it. Okay? Your time is money. Okay. And then when you leave, you don't feel like when things don't work out, you don't feel like you've wasted time, energy, or that you are owed something. Oh, all that time I spent with you and all the times we met up and all the times on the phone, we talked for hours, and you're just gonna leave me like that? See, you wouldn't feel like that because all those times he paid my bills, all those times he gave me money, that time he bought me, you know, the best birthday gift ever. That time I met him at the car dealership and he put the down payment. See, when he says, I'm so sorry, I gotta go, you won't feel as if um, you got the bad end of the stick because he gave so much, you see? And he most likely won't go because he's given so much and invested so much. He's gonna stick around to reap those benefits. So, it's all about the investment. Mhm. Why would you waste that time for free? That's after I listen to Shira, I don't feel bad anymore. You shouldn't. People pay for time. If you want to talk to a lawyer, if you want to talk to, a cons, if you want to talk to someone who does consultations, you got to pay for their time. They don't do that for free. If you want to date someone out of your league, they don't do that for free. And most men do want to date women out of their league, so they're willing to compensate the woman, and that's just how it is. Thank you, super nifty Susie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hashio, do you think men under 40 are not worth it? I see women my age getting married to good men the same age. Not for me, not for somebody like me. Okay. Because like if you were thank you though, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm like, I need you to do this. I'm too spoiled, basically. I'm too spoiled. I'm just too spoiled. I don't know. I'm too spoiled to have to work with someone my own age. And and if I do, or if I ever have to, at least I've been spoiled for so long that I can say I have everything that I need and want and been given all these things. And, if I ever have to do anything on that level, I would just think back and it's like, but why do I have to? But, I don't know. I couldn't. If I were to go backwards in time and say, oh, I married somebody my own age, I could only see struggle. I can't see anything like how it is. So I wouldn't do it. I would never do it. Like they might be good, but what does good mean? What does good mean in a relationship? What does good mean? Are they providing? Do I have to work? Will I have money to start my business? Could I do what I do? Like, it's good for who? You know? So I just like my situation because I have a lot of freedom and, um, you know, things that I desire. How do you date after a car accident injury? The pain makes me not want to even bother. Um, Girl, I don't know, like get some CBD oil, girl. Some CBD oil. See if that helps. Um, I don't know though. Like I couldn't imagine being in pain all the time. I couldn't answer you that question, but I would try something different. CBD oil or something. Hmm. Would I tell a man to turn up with a gift on your first date? Um, I would mention things that I liked or that I didn't have or that I lost and see if he'd show up with something. Princess Anne says she has a CBD boutique. Hit her up. Girl, hit up. Hey, CBD Ann. CBD Ann. How do I get him to pay for a car insurance? He's always wants. Girl, tell him you need your car insurance paid and start crying. I can't pay my car insurance. I helped my grandma and with her bills and now I'm stuck out and cry and see if he offers. Don't ask, see if he offers after your story. Hmm. Your fiance lies to you a lot. That's why we fight. We used to be in love, and I'm glad that he pays my bills, even though he doesn't love me anymore. But how do I make him love me? A girl, you don't make nobody love you. He never loved you in the first place, child. Honestly, he never loved you in the first place because if he did, y'all wouldn't be separated. Okay. Men don't really love you in the first place. They lust you. Now that you're um, a new mother, he can't see you as the same woman. Just get your money, okay? Lose your baby weight, raise your child, level up. When you become the woman that he might have fell in love with, he might come back, or you might just go get another one and replace him or do whatever you need to do. But like honestly, you should trick him into coming back and moving back into, if he's out of state, you need to trick him, you need to lie, trick him into moving back or whatever, then file child support on him and be out. Okay? But I would. Oh, you know what? We're not going to fight anymore. We're going to work this out. It's whatever you want, A, B, C, and D. And then, once you do that, have a plan, have your master plan. If you don't have a master plan, then you can't really win. So you need to create a master plan. He told you he don't love you no more. I don't love you anymore. I would believe him. Okay. And I would then create my master plan. And I would start to love myself and my child. And then I would execute my master plan. And then that would be that. But you can't get him back unless the only thing that you might do, after you lose your baby weight and look cute again, he might want to come back. So, focus on yourself right now. And it's wrong that he did what he did, but if people don't like confrontations and fighting, they are gonna leave. Of course he's gonna lie to you. He's a man. Duh. Did you expect him to be 100% honest with you 100% of the time? He's a human being. There's no such thing as a 100% honest human being. So you might as well just understand that. You just got to understand that people are going to lie no matter what. And to fight and argue about something someone is always going to do anyway. Oh, thank you, Ether Gnosis. You got your package? I hope you like it, Sprinkle Sprinkle. She ordered some Level Up Cosmetics. Thank you, girl. So they're gonna do that anyway. So why are you thinking that you're special? Everyone thinks they're special until they find out that they're not. Just like that Nicki Minaj and Beyonce beef. I'm listening to the song, right? And they slick with it. Because like on Tidal, they put the two songs back to back with that was like one dissing Nicki and one dissing Beyonce, and Nicki dissing Beyonce. They put it back to back on like the new singles that came out so that you would so that you would see what happened. I'm like, what? You said they beefing? Sound like it to me, unless it's planned fake beef. Planned fake beef to get, people talking. So the planned fake beef. Okay, so in the Savage remix, Beyonce says, if you want to see some real ass, come over here or something like that. Like taking shots at Nicki or whatever. And then on the Doja Cat Say So remix with Nicki Minaj, she says, you might have a real ass, but it couldn't keep your man at home. Talked about Jay-Z. And then she said Beyonce had fillers in her. She said you might have a real ass, but you got all them fillers in your face. Couldn't keep your man home or something like that. I don't know. Y'all gotta go listen to it. It's crazy. But okay, so Say So remix by Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj. That part is at the end of that song. And then Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion Savage remix. They go at each other in that remix. It's like, I thought y'all was friends. Y'all had done songs together, but I think it was like because they're friends with Meek Mill, her ex, and she kind of stopped talking to Nicki after they broke up or whatever. I don't know. Something crazy, but it's crazy. You said Beyonce had fillers. When I noticed on her Instagram that she did have some fillers in her face. I mean, it's not anything to be, everybody gets stuff done to themselves. So, like, I didn't drag her for getting fillers in her face. I don't, whatever. But She definitely did. I know Jada Pinkett did because you could see. I know Erica Badu did because you could see it all in their face. Um, it's not bad, but I'm just saying we can tell. Mm. Mhm. If you follow people on Instagram, yeah, you can tell when they got them or not. But I mean, it's not a big deal. They don't look bad. Thank you, Joni Sprinkle Sprinkle. Does James have a daddy? Girl, his daddy dead. James old. What you want? You want a grave site? You're amazing. Thanks for all of your help. Love and blessings. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you. Thank you, Joni. I know you just playing. Girl, yeah, he in the grave. He might be reincarnated by now. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Um, you said Wendy Williams was talking about. She was talking about Wendy Williams, or Beyonce. Could be either or. Everybody think it was Beyonce because the Beehive was going at her. I don't know. People thought it was because of what Beyonce said in the Savage remix, and then what Nicki said. So I think that's why they think it's each other. Thank you, Sabrina. Any tips on how to from make a boot from the podiatrist look cute? I broke my toe about 2 weeks ago. I'm thinking long dresses. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Bling it out, girl. Get the bling. Long dresses would hide it, yes. But then they might think you have like a permanent issue. I don't know. I'd bling it out. Like instead of hiding it, I'd bling it out, baby. Get you the bling gun that be floating around on Instagram. Put some glitter and sparkles on it, child. I don't know. Um, right, make it look cute. I'm sure there's a YouTube tutorial on that. I promise you. How to make a podiatrist boot look classier. How to bling it out. I don't know. You said you'll think of something. Mhm. We were together for 2 years before I got pregnant. I'm skinnier now than before I was pregnant. I'm 98 pounds now. We're in a long distance relationship because he works on a ship. He's a captain. Okay. Well, here's my thing. I don't fix regular relationships. Just get your money, baby. That's how I fix relationships. Just get your money. He's going to do what he's going to do. The best thing you can do is keep collecting his money. Okay. When he ready, he'll come back. If not, stay cute enough to get another one. Okay. I mean, that's the best thing I can tell you. You can't change a man. The more you chase after a man and say, please love me, the less they're gonna love you. Okay. So the more you act like you love yourself and you just keep taking his money and you have your own life and you start taking care of yourself and looking good and not needing his approval or not needing him to call you, that's when he's going to start calling. When you stop caring. When you stop caring, that's when they start caring the most. So stop caring. Just stop. Don't even argue with him no more. Don't even care if he calls. Don't even call him. Just ask him where the money is when the money's supposed to be due. That's it. What if my provider works too much on weekends? Do I just spend his money? Of course. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get his money, girl. Spend it. While he at work, you spend it. He gets spiteful when I go out sometimes. Tell him you're going to your mama house. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, I'm going to my mother's house. She needs my help. We're gonna paint her kitchen. Just make up some stuff that sound true, and then be out. Just be in your own world and be happy. That's right. That's all you can do. Make your world as happy as you can make it. You don't need the man to make you happy. You're supposed to be happy within. He's just there to pay for it, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mhm. You said the Barbs ain't scared of no beehive. That's gonna be funny. Somebody said it's gonna be World War III. Beyonce and Nicki Minaj. Oh my goodness. I hope she was talking about Wendy Williams. Mhm. Mm, mm, mm. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know about the celebrity gossip. I was just telling y'all. I don't know. But the point I was basically trying to make is that, you know, if if you're going to help, like, don't tear other women down. Like, the point of the whole video is not to tear other women down. Like, unless they're having fake beef to promote each other's songs, who knows? Y'all know how they do in the industry. They make fake beef up to get people to respond because bad news sells faster than good news, right? Right. I told him I was on the phone all day and my credit card and my account was negative, and he said, "Ah." Well, I told y'all about that. I told y'all about telling people y'all count negative. That sounds ratchet. I helped my grandmother pay all of her bills and now I'm without. Okay. It's irresponsible and ratchet to have a negative account. But if it's, oh, my grandma was about to lose, this or that, or be kicked out, or not have her rent paid, versus paying for my credit card or my own, rent or whatever, or mortgage, that's going to sound noble and he will most likely help you. But if you let your accounts run negative, then you don't appreciate money the correct way and you don't have respect for money, or you're not responsible with money. So he's not going to want to throw money down the garbage. You know what I'm saying? So you have to use real scenarios that make you look good, not bad. What do you think? What to do when he thinks he's the prize? Get another one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Bianca, get another one. If he thinks he's the prize, then you need to get another one because he obviously picked you because he thinks that you think he's the prize. I wouldn't bother with that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hmm. Yeah, that's one thing that men don't like: irresponsible, financially irresponsibility. Unless you are young, like super young, and don't know any better, and you know. But when you're of a certain age, it's not good. Right? How to date during quarantine? I don't want to date on Zoom. Sounds boring. Y'all are asking the wrong person how to date on quarantine. Like, honestly, I if I want to date, I'm just gonna go out there and do it. Like, I'm not scared of the corona. But some people are highly afraid. So it just depends, whoever is out there right now walking around with no mask is probably somebody that's not afraid either, So just peep it. See what they look like. Be like, okay, they're not afraid. They're out. They're not okay. Go out when you open back up, because we just opened up today in Texas, so y'all are probably next, whatever states y'all are in. But if you're scared, then maybe you should just wait until everybody is back employed and corona free. Right. I don't wear a mask when I go out unless it's super cloudy, because that's the real issue. One of the real issues, unless it's cloudy with the fake clouds and stuff, and that white stuff that be on your car that drops from the fake clouds is in the air. I really wouldn't care about wearing a mask. They haven't. It's been very sunny here. So. Plus, it doesn't stop you from getting the virus. It only stops you from spreading it if you have it, or if you might have it. So I'm not wearing a mask. Mhm. That doesn't even make sense if you think about it. It will stop the virus from spreading, but wearing a mask will not stop you from getting it. So how does that even make sense? I'm just so confused. So I don't know. Just I don't know. Do what you want. Mhm. Get on get on LinkedIn. Everybody looking for jobs right now, girl. You might find somebody on LinkedIn. You say you said you got into a fight earlier. How would you apologize in super feminine ways? Tell him you're emotional, you crying, you just had a baby, you love him no matter what. I'll be here and keep your money coming, but then stop calling. Stop doing all the extra stuff. Stop fighting. Stop texting. Just cut him off and let him chase you, baby. You have a new baby. You focusing on a grown man and you got a newborn baby. That man gonna have to pay for that baby for 18 years. He ain't going nowhere. You can file child support. Focus on you and your child. He's not going anywhere. Get your level up on. Look so good that he feels stupid and that you're now out of his league. Level up out of his league. Okay? That means work on yourself until you are too good for him. And he'll come to his senses and come back, or you can go get a better one. But right now, you need to be focused on you. Stop fighting. Hey, it's Mother No Shade. Level up space is available. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, if y'all want to join the level up group, in my Dropbox where it says show more, and the last link will connect you on Facebook with it's Mother No Shade, aka D Detailer, and you can uh, inquire about the cost of getting in the group. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, I missed your question. Did you donate? Hold on, let me go back up there. Are Y wigs good, realistic looking wigs? Yes, this is a one right here. The blonde one I had on the other day is from Y wigs. This is from Y wigs. So for me, they are sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, honestly, 80. Shira, when a man tells you he is selling his house because he needs to downsize, should he have more money for me, or is he telling me he's struggling? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, Maybe he doesn't want to live in a big house by himself. Maybe he plans on living in a smaller place. Maybe he's investing the money. Maybe he's getting divorced and have to give half the money to the woman. I don't know. Maybe you need to Google him. I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But he should have something for you if it, if he sold it. Right. He sent 600 before you messed up. Oh. Y'all got to get out of those emotions, man. That's what's killing y'all. All them emotions. That's what's killing y'all because it's too much to handle and people would rather not deal with it. So y'all got to stop doing all of that. Right. the, you said the barbs don't want none. The bees. Y'all see, y'all. Everybody has so many different opinions about the coronavirus. So everybody's gonna be different. So y'all just the best way y'all know how to be. That's how y'all just be. Y'all know. Thank you, Samantha. How to make him chase when we're both always home? Be in another room. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't come out until he come in. What are you doing? Oh, nothing. Well, you want to come in here? Oh, sure. I don't know. Maybe later. Be in another room and look cute and ignore him and stay busy. Go in the If you have a house, go in the backyard. If you have a patio or a balcony, go out there. Go on the phone. You know, that's how you can do it. Mhm. How to date multiple men, just like men date multiple women. It's one each day of the week. I don't know. You on Sunday, you on Tuesday, you on Wednesday. Switch up the wigs. Don't get caught. You know, call them all the same nickname. Thank you, Sabrina Sprinkle Sprinkle. Is the only way to join Level Up group is to have a Facebook. I don't use Facebook. Yeah, that's because where the group is. The group is on Facebook. Yeah. Um, it's a Facebook group because it's easy to share, make videos, and comment, and answer questions, and all that kind of stuff. Um. Oh, you messed up by saying you had no money in the account, right? You said if you keep multiple men on lock until help you not get attached, it helps you not get attached and develop feelings. If you're seeing like yeah, having multiple dating multiple men helps you not to catch feelings and to keep your mind on your money. Mhm. You're silly. What's a good movie to watch that's examples of your teaching? That the Hustle, that Hustle movie is funny. Um I just think that it's if you're tired of being used or if you're tired of not getting what you want out of relationships, then go for the money. I mean, I think that's just a common goal for most women who are tired of dealing with men because they've been dealing with them in the wrong way. Women have been taught to be masculine and to be super emotional, which doesn't go together. So, like, you're a walking disaster. You have to understand when you stop caring, they start caring. When you allow them to chase, that's when they chase. When you stop chasing them. So, especially if you are attractive, you have to stay attractive because that's what men look at. They're visual creatures. Yeah, right. Men are visual creatures. They're never gonna be like, unless they're trying to use you and build on your back. Their their true, goal is to have someone that looks good. You know, I know you always say, "Well, I always see men with women that look like this and look like that." That how do you know that they're not building on those women? How do you know that those women aren't there to be the nanny or not to ask any questions while they have several other women on the side? How do you know if that relationship is what's making is her happy or whatever, making her happy? So a lot of times when we see the um, the types of couples that are out, we don't know their backstory. We just see them. So you got to understand what most of the majority of the people desire is probably what you need to keep in mind. Hmm. Even if the woman is beautiful, if that's not his type, you know, it's his family's type. Sometimes it's his, social circle type, but maybe it's not his true type. And maybe he has to be with this person in order to fit into his social circles or whatever. And when he gets a free moment or when he gets time, he go find his real type and be like, okay, well, I'm married or I'm in a relationship, but I really like you and take care of her. That's why you have so many successful men that have like mistresses and stuff because their true type is not the kind that they married, or they developed a different type after being with this type. So it's kind of crazy, but you have to understand that men are about looks and types. So you got to get in where you fit in. People are starting to tell me that I'm more selfish and that I put myself on a pedestal. That's how I know I'm leveling up. Good. They used to tell me that all the time. And I was like, yep, that's right. Now worship. I'm on a pedestal. What do you think the pedestal is for? So you can look up and recognize. And then, a lot of people on my channel a while back, they used to say, you're so conceited, you're so arrogant, you're so this. I said, but why aren't you? Why aren't you like this? Why don't you feel this good about yourself? Thank you, Tia J. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Best way to prevent hot provider from cheating. Handcuff. Handcuff him to something that he can't break out off of. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's the best way. Because you can't stop a person from cheating if that's what they want to do. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all. You can't. You can't stop a man from doing anything if they want to do it. If you keep accusing them of it, they probably gonna run and do it if they ain't doing it. So keep yourself cute enough to either do the same thing or replace them. You can't really stop a man from doing nothing. They have to stop themselves. They have to not want to do it. So, you know. So yeah, a lot of people used to say, "You're so conceited. You think too highly of yourself, and you know, you put yourself on a pedestal. You're arrogant. You're a narcissist." Okay, but why aren't you? Why aren't you? You know. So I ask people, and especially women, I say, why don't you have this much self-esteem? It's not me that's the problem. It's that you feel that I have too much self-esteem because you don't have enough. And that's why I think most women need to get that same mentality. You don't you don't like a person that has a lot of self-esteem because it's making you feel a certain kind of way because your self-esteem is not high enough. That means you need to get yours higher. Me feeling good about myself should not make you feel bad about yourself and want to say something bad to me. It should make you want to feel the same way as I feel so that you can also feel that way about yourself. So just think about that. I'm just I'm just being me. We were taught to feel less than. We were taught to feel like we're not supposed to be all this, and that. But if you don't treat yourself like that, nobody else will either. Thank you, Nina. Intolerable cruelty. Good, good gold digger movie. Right. Intolerable cruelty. Is that the name of it? Sprinkle, sprinkle, Nina. Thank you, girl. Um, yeah, I just want everybody to win too. You know, mhm. My mother, thank you, Ashley Nicole. My mother-in-law stole from me. My husband said it is a cultural misunderstanding. She's from India. He's defending her. What do I do? He pays all the bills. What she steal? Ooh, tea. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She steal money, jewelry, clothes, shoes. What? Look, I'm trying to find out what she stole. His mama stole from you. Oh, that's crazy. Girl, go over her house and steal it back, whatever it was. You said fabric. Girl, you want a Joann's coupon? Hold on. Is it like imported expensive fabric? Let me go to AlibabaExpress.com. Oh wait, I just combined AliExpress and Alibaba together. Hold on. Girl, I thought you meant money or jewelry. Girl, fabric? How much was it worth? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, if it wasn't worth over $20 or $100, I mean, I wouldn't be mad. You said divorce him. She stole some fabric, girl. It was You said, what was it, velvet? You love to sew. It was expensive. Uh, Maybe she's making you a dress. I don't mean to laugh at that, but like I thought it was something for like serious. I mean, like she stole money out my bank. She stole my diamonds, you know. Um, I really wouldn't be upset if it was expensive. Like how expensive are we talking? Like hundreds of dollars, $10? Like I don't know if I'd be mad over some fabric. I would probably just tease her and like, "Are you making me a dress with my fabric? How you like that fabric?" Right. 200 in total. Okay. Well, next time you go over her house, you know what to do. Okay. Next time you go over her house, you know what to do then. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Next time you make your way over to her house, take something worth even more because of the interest of it. Okay. It's cultural, baby. Just go take something from her house. I don't care. Like whatever she got that you want, get it. That way, at least you'll feel like you got even. He used his card to replace it. So what's the problem? I don't understand this issue. Like, I don't understand this issue with the mother-in-laws. Like, don't let them in your house then. Like, hide your stuff. Get a lock and key. Like, y'all are crazy. Like, it's this funny. Like, my mother-in-law tells him what to do. My mother-in-law stole fabric. Girl, y'all mother-in-laws are too comfortable in y'all's houses. Okay. You need to be like this, my house. You know, if you said steal it back for the culture. Yeah, I can't understand how this even becomes a problem because I wouldn't even deal with it. Like I'd be like, okay, well, go have fun. I would just be like, I would have gotten $400 worth of fabric for the pain and heartache. Should you tell family and friends about your business to spread the word market? Nope. Unless it's something, unless you say you're working for, like, sometimes they're not going to help you, you know, unless they are very supportive of you. No, don't do it because they'll probably just tell you some stupid stuff and be jealous. But if they're a very supportive family, then tell one and see how they react. Don't tell them all, tell one. Thank you, Goddess, Auntie Sprinkle Sprinkle. Hi, hun, found your channel months ago. Level up and ain't been back since. You're a genius. Gratitude. Girl, Sprinkle Sprinkle, girl. Thank you for that. 2020. Yeah, that's the best 2020 I've seen all year. She put 2020 in there. See? Sprinkle Sprinkle. Congratulations. Don't ever look back. Should I care that my family doesn't like me dating older men? I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all. Don't care. I don't care. Like you shouldn't care. Unless your family gonna pay your mortgage, rent, buy you a new car, pay all them bills, then I don't think you should care. Mhm. Somebody gotta marry you or date you or pay your bills or whatnot. Would y'all date a workaholic man? that has no balance. He works offshore and is never home. I would date anybody that's paying all my bills, that so I don't have to work, because I don't really care where they're at or what they're doing, as long as my stuff paid and I can relax and be free. I don't really care. You can go get another man while he's at work. How you doing? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know, it's a perfect setup. Do you think a man would care if you're always gone and paying all the bills, or would he have pick Misha or Barnetta or somebody sitting up in your house while you gone? I'm not saying do that, but I'm saying, do you really think a man is going to be without a woman if he doesn't want to be? Y'all got to be smart. Y'all are doing the opposite of what a man was going to do. Oh, she's always at work, huh? Okay. Well, she all the bills are paid. I got free time. Guess what? I'm going to go get a girlfriend. I'm going to go get somebody. I'll spend some time with this person. Since you're never home, they don't even tell you. They'll just pretend like, when you come home, house will be clean, candle will be lit. Oh, how's work? How was why don't y'all do the same thing? Y'all are just not taking advantage of the situation like a man would. Okay. If they're a workaholic, that means without that work, they wouldn't have any money. It's like, look, pick a struggle. Either get you an old rich man that don't have to work all the time, or get you somebody that has to work all the time and you can't see them. Which one you gonna do? Once this quarantine is all over, the old men are going to be attracted by all types of women, right? They're like, ooh, yep, they're gonna be on it now. How do I keep a man loyal to me? Handcuffs, baby. Handcuffs. A pair of handcuffs. He'll be loyal to you as long as he handcuffed. Y'all, and she must be young. Poor thing. Um, I would say be out of his league, be more than he's ever wanted, and he's probably going to be more likely to be loyal to you. Okay. If he thinks you're the prize. Shira, haha, tell her the truth. If he thinks you're the prize and he does not want to ever risk losing you, he'll be more loyal to you. If you think he's the prize and worry about him cheating on you all the time and you scared and nervous, that means he the prize. Okay. Shira, do you also sell on eBay or just Etsy? Etsy. I have Etsy. I also have a Poshmark for my Level Up Cosmetics. All the links are below. Yeah. hmm hmm I have a 25-year-old. No, you have a 25-year-old just started dating. How to keep up? I'm 40. Girl, I'm 40. I'm 41. Girl, get out and just do it. You ain't got to keep up. You just got to look good. Hmm. You ain't gonna keep up with no 21-year-old. Just go out and look good, okay? He paid 50-50 with his wife and rode a bike in the winter. Wow. That's a Dusty. Yeah. Okay. But you know a lot more. I know. That's You said I know a lot more. That's because, yeah, gotta know some stuff. Watch the videos. Thank you, the Phoenix. Your thoughts on men seeing themselves as the prize. I don't deal with those type of men, baby. Those type of men watch my video to ensure that they are the prize, and they go and get their level up with Pick Misha or Barnetta. Like those type of men that are thinking they're the prize, probably watch these videos, and they just reverse it on the woman. you know. Can't be mad, but hey, I can't deal with it, so then don't deal with it then. If that man thinks he's a prize, go get his daddy then. Do you have a father? Maybe an uncle? Go get his daddy. Shoot. The daddy'll think you the prize. You said you're 38. Um, your provider keeps ghosting you but still pays all of your bills. Good. You don't need to see him. As long as them bills paid, where's your other one? Where's your plan B? Have a backup. Like y'all want to see these dudes? That's so sweet. At least they know you like them for real. Um, what age men would be ideal sugar daddies for me? You're 40. Um, I say I say go 20 years older. That's the best I can tell you. I always go 20 years older. Um, if you're very old, if you're old already, maybe 15, but definitely 20. You said homework or date. Um, I would somebody would be doing my homework for me. What are you talking about? I'm not doing no homework. You know what I'm saying? I finish my work before I get home. I do my homework in class. I cheat. I get the answers from somebody else, girl. I don't know. Like, which one is more important? I don't know. People have different priorities. What kind of school is it? Is it college, high school? Right. At least they know you like them for real. Right. Do you recommend having joint bank accounts or separate? Both. Have a fake joint bank account, or you just put like $100 in there and that's it ever, and then have your other bank account on your own. Like, you feel like you're living the stay-at-home life in quarantine. I know, right? That my life hasn't changed very much at all. That's how I feel. Like the only thing that's different is that the restaurants that you used to go to eat in are now closed and the mall is closed. And that's the only difference. And the school, of course, is closed. Hmm. Uh-huh. I'm still laughing at that fabrics. The audacity, right? I'm sorry if I laughed at the fabric store. I didn't know it was $200 fabric, but just go take something worth the same amount or more at the lady's house, girl. If she start looking for whatever you took, she's gonna be feeling the same feeling you felt. Oops. Susie, what do you think the dating dynamics? Well, I said wait after after all this because people are gonna be unemployed. People are gonna be desperate and unemployed, and you don't know who's working and who's not. So I would honestly wait even longer to even be serious, you know. Or I would go to the very, very rich side of town, get the older men, because I know they got the money. And I have a fake sob story, or it could be real. Oh, I don't work because I was laid off during the quarantine, and can you help me? I just need to figure out what I'm gonna do. Da, da, da. Make sure you're way out of their league, and that's how you can get your money. If you're just trying to date for real, I can't tell you how to do that. Thank you, Luna Sprinkle Sprinkle. I'm 21 and I'm seeing a 68-year-old. Haven't met in person, but he sent over 3K during this quarantine. Girl, that's gonna be your husband. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, he's 68. You better get on it so he can get in that wheel. Dun, 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 dun. You better get on it. Get on the beneficiary list. You got 2K extra this month because said I lost a job that I never had. See, Vanessa, you smart. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Where do y'all meet guys like that? Tell her where you met the dude at who sent you 3K, girl. Tell her. Thank you, Tamaraya. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. I hope I said that right. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Jessica. Caught another live. I've been watching you since 2017. Can't thank you enough for your videos. Thank you, beauty. Oh, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. 2017. Hey. That's a little while. That's a little while. Thank you. I appreciate you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, is this a painting behind me? No, this is my house. It's still daylight where I am. Just kidding. It's a backdrop. This is a backdrop, like a photo backdrop. Um, my advice worked for you, concert junkie. Good, good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he asks what you looking for in a relationship, don't tell him. Fun, excitement, travel, adventure. Lie, baby, lie. Don't ever say marriage or none of that stupid stuff. Never say that because that's just gonna turn him off or let him know exactly what he need to tell you to get what he need, and then he's gonna be out. Don't ever tell them what you're really looking for. Just tell them what they need to hear. Excitement, excitement, fun, adventure, travel, just someone to hang out with. Tips on being confident. Act confident. Be confident. Act confident. If you were in theater and someone said, you need to act very confident to get this role, then that's what you need to do. Fake it till you make it, baby. Hmm. Um, what if the guy says he has a prenup? What if the guy says he has a prenup? Oh, I don't care. I know how to get out of a prenup. Anybody could do that. That's why they don't really stand up or hold up in court. Was I always confident growing up? I was always my own person. Like I didn't care what other people thought. Like I was like always confident within myself. I might not have fit in or I might not have been like the most popular person, but I was confident within myself. I didn't care what other people thought. I do not care because I already knew they were nothing compared to what I was going to be or I just saw way ahead of time. That's all I knew. I just saw too far ahead to really care what other people thought. Thank you, Luna. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He's unhappily married. They don't even talk. Those are the best because they want to feel young again. I'm a breath of fresh air to him. Girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. Get your money. Yeah, get your money. That's how it always usually ends up. So, um, yeah, I just like, yeah, I could care less what people thought of me. I was always very confident within myself. I was always just going to do what I wanted to do, and I didn't care what other people thought. That was just who I was. Um, I just didn't care. I don't know. I think it was a mentality that I always had that I was just mm, not on their level. I don't know. Um, yeah, I do consultations. Just write me on my Etsy store, Dark Realm, um, Ashira Star Goddess. The link's down there, I think. So y'all just go check it out. Y'all can write me there if y'all want to schedule a consultation. What's the end goal should we have? So, whatever the end goal is for you, what do you want in your life? Someone just wants sugar daddy temporarily, someone a husband, someone to, you know, not ever work again. What do you want? That's what you need to figure out. And when you figure it out, then you know how to execute. It's not the same, but you have to figure it out. I'm supposed to be vegan, but I'm eating oxtails today. How you supposed to be vegan eating oxtail? That why men want to buy a car from me? He is old. Girl, get the car and stop asking questions. Okay. Um, my married guy is starting to get all emotional after he found out I went on a date with someone on his in his yacht club. I Is it time to dump him? No, it's time to get more money. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. It's time to get more money. You just tell, oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, you're married, and you know, I just wanted just to have, you know, a chance to maybe one day marry too. And, I didn't think you were ever going to, leave your wife for me. And so I was just keeping my options open. But it's you that I truly want. I really want to be with you. I am so sorry. Could you forgive me? It's you that I truly want, but it just makes me sad when you're not with me. Da, 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 da. How, well, how can I make you feel secure? How can I love you? I don't know, maybe you could buy me a car just so I can know that you're serious. Maybe you can get me a house. Maybe you can give me this much money so I know that you're serious. Maybe you could buy me a ring so I know that you're serious. Maybe you could take me shopping, and maybe you could pay all my bills so that I know that you're going to take care of me. You can get something out of that, baby. I would never leave that and not get nothing out of it. Lay it on thick. Lay it on thick. Thank you, Trinity. How do we go from getting the small monetary gifts to getting more luxurious things or larger amounts? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, Tell them what you need. Tell them what you want. Tell them what you desire. Talk about it. Talk about it a lot. They know you're gonna want it. Talk about what you want. Bring it up a couple times, but don't say I want this. Just like, oh my gosh, have you seen the new such and such? Oh my gosh, that's to die for. Oh, it's so beautiful. Um, or I'm really wanting to do this and that, but I'm just, strapped right now. I really wish I could, just mention it a lot, and always allow them to try to impress you in that, they may try to impress you with what you want by giving it to you. Hmm. Hmm. Gloria, I've been watching you since last year, dear Shira. I feel leveled up, but don't attract anyone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Gloria. It's not it's not about feeling leveled up. It's about, do men think you're leveled up? You know, are you leveled up in the eye of a man? So some people realize, you may level up to your standard, but remember you also have to level up to the standard to attract a man. So if you have a male friend, a brother, or whatever, whatever, I don't know, maybe not a brother, a male friend or colleague, maybe you could ask them, what more could you do? Because sometimes you might just need the opinion of a man or someone else that's going to be honest with you. You said you need to feminize your voice. Just talk softer like this. Just talk like this. Hi, how are you? Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Just talk like Ariana Grande. Okay, there you go. Does it talk like Marilyn Monroe, Ariana Grande, one of them people that talk soft and girly? Hmm. I missed the super chat. Let me go back up and see. I don't think I did. I got Gloria. Sparkles. Okay. I'm looking to buy quality looking clothes for my level up. What do you think of stores like Boohoo, ASOS, Lulu? I've shopped at Boohoo. I really like Boohoo. Sprinkle Sprinkle. I haven't shopped at any of those other stores, so I don't. I could. I've shopped at ASOS and Lulu. I mean, not Lulu. ASOS and Boohoo. They're pretty good. Some of their stuff is kind of um, cheap, but most of it's decent, and you won't see everybody wearing it. How? Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. How to have more space when married or living together. I'm someone who needs a lot of solitude and stay sane. Like me, I have my own office. Basically, I took over the whole house. Basically, have your own space. Have your like create a space for yourself. I have my own office. I have a vanity up here and downstairs in my bathroom. Just take over all the spaces. It'll be yours. um, Whatever space you want to be in, make it your taste, your space. So, like my office is my taste and my space. Um, I have a desk, a vanity, couple of chairs, a little recliner. I have a little tea kettle, coffee pot thingy. I have, you know, extra clothes. So another whole another bathroom. So it's like you need an extra bedroom for yourself. Like it doesn't have to have a bed in it. Like this doesn't have a bed, but this is where I go to be alone. My husband does not come up here unless it's emergency because I'm always filming or something in here. But you need to have a space in which is your own, like a she cave or whatever, a girly room or whatnot. Mhm. What about a man says he doesn't kiss but wants sex? I can't. Girl, you want money. What about that money? Like, I don't care if he kiss. He probably his teeth. He might have bad breath. Or he don't want no herpes or whatever. Like, or he might have that. I don't know, but I really wouldn't be trying to kiss no dude anyway. Like, give me some money and goodbye. Don't. I don't even want to sleep with. I don't know. Do you like this guy? I like. Some people be asking me the same question in reverse. How do I not have to kiss? Okay. He said he don't kiss because he doesn't want to get emotionally attached or bring his wife home. No diseases, girl, or whoever at home, or his children, or whatnot. Okay. Yeah, he said he don't want to mess with y'all because y'all be kissing everybody else. That's what he basically told you. Basically, what he said is, you kiss too many men. I don't want to kiss you in your mouth. Just bend over. That's all he said to you. So I would take it like, okay, well then, bye. I wouldn't even deal with that because that's all he basically said. That's offensive if you read between the lines. Hmm. Okay. Tiger Lady. What are good stores online for human hair wigs? Like, I like wide wigs, but I'm looking for more styles. Um, I'm probably going to be look. I don't know. I really haven't looked at any other shops online, but if someone like sends me something, I will definitely let y'all know so that y'all can get some extra info. But as of now, I don't really go anywhere else. But I understand, like, just shop, just go and Google. Just Google. Go to YouTube and type in wigs, and there'll be a bunch of videos on wig reviews, and you can probably get all new different online shops. Right. Mhm. How to invest in things you want. Get somebody else to buy or save your money and buy it. This is why I don't love anyone. Good. They they're definitely not trying to love you back, right? Mhm. You said you're sure I wear a scarf. I am a Muslim, so men don't approach me thinking I'd reject them. What should I do? Take the scarf off. Put a wig on. You ain't showing your hair. I've always wanted to ask someone that. Does it count if you put a wig on and it ain't your real hair? Like, does that count? Does that count? This ain't my real hair. It's just like a scarf on my head. So does this count? I'm not showing my hair. I don't know. Can you wear a wig? Mm-hmm. Sure, these ladies are being used even more by sleeping with men who don't like them. I know. Get your money. Don't even bother sleeping with them. Just lie to them. Get their money first. It doesn't count, unfortunately, but why not? It's not your hair. Thank you, Boohoo Kitty. Thanks for always helping women. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, Thank you, Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, if men aren't attracted to a woman wearing a scarf, they're not going to approach. If they are attracted, they probably don't think that you will be compatible or want to do what they want to do. So it's kind of like it keeps you limited to your own culture. So, or people that are looking for women in scarves. So either take it off or maybe hang around men who are looking for women in the Muslim culture. So I mean, that's a very hard thing because that's how it's going to be. You know. Hmm. They won't. They think Muslim women won't sleep with them. Exactly. So why would they even? Because that's all they want anyway. So that's why we have to play all these games and trick them and get what we want first. Hmm. Hmm. If I'm hanging around a rich side of town, should I approach a guy or what? Or girl, no. They're still the man and you still the female. They need to at least come up and talk to you. Or if you're gonna approach, don't approach like you're coming on to them. Ask them a question. Ask them for help. Like a normal person, like, could you reach that? Like if you're in the grocery store, could you reach that on the shelf? I can't reach it. And then let them actually do the coming on. Like, oh hi, what's your name? If you want to speak first, make it something like you're asking for help or directions or something like that. How can you get my cheap lover to give you money? Um, Tell him you got a good deal and you're going to go buy him 10 of something for the cost of one and he'll give you the money for it, and just tell him it was too good to be true and you need a gas money. You got to lie and trick them, okay? If they're cheap, they'll always go for a cheap deal. Okay? Um, y'all know. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you. I know. What? Okay, anyway. So you said, may the Lord always protect you. Anyway, so y'all just really need to figure out how to, motivate each other, motivate yourselves every day, even during quarantine, even after the quarantine, and just get up and look your best, do your best, and live your best life. That's all you can do. If you're not dressed for your best life, how you gonna live your best life? If you don't look like you're ready for your best life, then how are you gonna get it? So we have to keep leveling up no matter what. Um, every day need to look good. I don't care if you're having a bad day, putting on something, making yourself feel good and look good will raise your mood anyway. So it's only going to help you. Um, mhm. If you what you said, you only get emotional when it comes to money, tarot, right? Tarot girl, that's right. Yeah, that me too. Like I don't really care about nothing. Like you messing with my money, but why? But why? I don't play about my kids or my money, okay? I don't play about my kids or my money. So whatever, anything else? Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, okay, whatever. Don't play with my kids. Or anything. So, yeah, what? Maria D says religious people have affairs out of wedlock, but men won't marry the girls they slept with before marriage, so women have to fake piety. Okay. I'm glad I'm glad that she said that, but yeah, that's true because I've done so many consultations with women who have gotten like some women actually got married and then the man left and lived in a whole nother country and just left them. Like, okay, bye. Had a whole nother relationship somewhere else and just like they just got married to get some and then they just moved. They be tricking people, don't fall for the okie doke, get the money. And then can't get back to divorce them. Can't they don't come back to get the divorce if the woman is stuck married. Where's my money first? Well, yeah, I'll need a new car, I need a new house, I need money in my bank. Thank you, Gloria. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I met a man in the past, realized he was a provider. With your channel, didn't benefit because I didn't understand at the time. Should I call him? Girl, call him. Hey, how you doing during the quarantine? I was just thinking about you. He still might be a provider. Just call him, girl. Mhm. Y'all old friends need to catch up. I'm going through everybody in my phone list, and I came on your number. Hey, it's your lucky day, baby. It's a quarantine challenge, girl. That way it don't look like you desperate. The quarantine challenge. Call everyone on your phone and catch up. And it's your day. How are you? I'll make up a challenge. Anyone stuck in a relationship they want to leave can wait to move the girl. Just go. Save your money and go. or get another one to replace him. Use his money to go. I feel like Shira's voice was lighter in her very old videos. Could be the mic she's using back then. Yeah, it's probably the mic. Um, I was on some of those old videos. I think I used the iPad to record, or I was trying to be sweet and innocent. But or yeah, technology. Do I believe the best way to get over a breakup is to get another one? Of course. Duh. What breakup? Look, break out. It's not a breakup, it's a breakout. I'm out. On to the next. Um, just think about it. You are in a relationship. Now you are free, but you sad, but you're free. Why are you sad? You're free. You can go date other people. You could go and get a boyfriend or just go on several dates. You can go get a sugar daddy. Why are you sad over somebody who you couldn't get along with because y'all are fighting, arguing, and lying to each other? Who cares? You're free. Y'all stop looking at it that way. You know, yes, go get another one. And this time get his money so you don't feel like you can't get over him because you gave more than he gave you. Mhm. What if y'all have children together though? Date somebody richer. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Exo Goddess. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mhm. Like honestly, if you have kids together and they're not with you, they don't want to be with you, get their child support, get their money, and go date somebody with some money. I mean, there's nothing you can do. If you don't want me, I really don't want you. That's just how it has to be. Remember, you're the prize. If they don't want you, you should not even want them. The audacity, right? If the man does not want you, you should not even want him at all. You should be like, okay, somebody else do want me to watch. And that's how you have to do. Thank you, the Rochelle Sprinkles, Rationale, Sprinkle Brain, Sprinkle Sprinkle, the Rationale. I get it. um, yeah. If you don't want me, I really don't want you. It's like we might have kids together, but that doesn't mean anything. Mhm. You tired of being a good woman? Good. You should be. It's hiring being a good woman. But who you good to, yourself or them? Because I'm a good woman to myself. Okay. And who you a good woman for? You or them? Myself all day, every day. All right. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Be a good woman to yourself. Just switch it around. Look. Mhm. If he loves talking a lot all the time, should I keep looking interested or show how bored I am? Girl, listen to what he's saying so you know how to get money out of him later on. Listen to all his little stories, find his triggers, what makes him sad, what really makes him upset, so you know how to get money out of him later. Y'all need to be paying attention, taking mental notes, okay? That way you don't come up and say something stupid that won't get you any money later. Listen. There's always a weakness or a trigger that you can use. Listen to whatever he's talking about. Take notes. This is what men do to try to see how they can figure out how to get you in the bed. Hmm. You say you're tired of being a good woman too? Well, good for y'all. Yep. Men are looking for good women to use, then looking for bad women to cheat with or to leave the good woman for. You see? So, gotta be smart. Don't be that good woman that get left. Define a bad woman. Anyone who ain't a good woman. Okay. A woman that's good to herself. That's a bad woman. Men are looking for a good woman to guide them. That's their mama. Or pick me them. What makes men jealous? A richer man on your arm? A man with more money that's really into you? That's what makes men jealous. Other men with more money that like you. Um, let me see. He's 25,000 in debt, pretended to spoil me until this got serious. Now I know it was all credit cards. Oops. Smoke and mirror. Girl. That was funny though. He went in debt over you. Well, time to go. Time to move on. Bye bye. That'll be the best money he ever spent in his life. He'll always remember you. He will always remember you forever. The woman that made him go into 25K of debt. Fabulous. But you gotta go. Okay. Let him pay that off and come back like in a couple of years. I'm back. Your credit good yet? I'm back. Be like, I'm back. That was funny. That happened to me when I was younger. This dude got credit cards just so he could take me out. And I'm like, it's not the same because it ain't real money. It's like, ugh, bye. Mhm. If your credit bad, then you need to go pray. Y'all are silly. That ain't gonna help your credit. Do you like Halloween? Yeah, it's okay. Halloween is cool. I get to dress up. I dress up all the time though. I look different all the time, but it's fun. I found a man that's filthy rich, but he's ugly, and I can't get past it mentally. um, well, go find go back to work and see if you like clocking in and doing all that stuff, and then weigh your options. I don't care what they look like. Shoot, I just don't care. I don't care what they look like. I'm blind. I'll pretend I'm blind. I don't know. Filthy rich or go back to work. Filthy rich and ugly or go back to work. And if you believe, catch the corona while you're at work. I think I'll take the ugly, filthy rich. I don't even know what OnlyFans is. I heard it's a website, but I don't even know. Like, I'll go check it out, but I don't know. Can I make money on there? I'm gonna look it up after this. If I can make some money, I'm gonna go get on it. Okay. Y'all know me. You said ugly it is, girl. Girl, go get you some Justine. Go order you some contacts in the wrong prescription and just put them in your eyes when you're around him, and all you're gonna see is a blur. I told this to someone else on another video. Girl, go get the wrong prescriptions, contacts, pop them in your eyeballs, and all you'll just see is a blur, like a blur face. Okay. People say a monthly subscription to see exclusive content. Oh, that's just like Patreon then. Okay. You can do that on Patreon. Shira, can you make money, but OnlyFans is webcamming? Okay. Wow. So it's just like this. YouTube Live, right? Except there's less people because they have to pay to get in. They have that on YouTube where you have to be a member. How about you go out and work for yourself instead of depending on some man? Okay, I'll do that. I'll just go work for myself in my house because I'm married and I don't have to go out and work for another person because my husband secured me. So I don't have to go out and get a boss. I can be a boss. You see? Thank you, Cody Brewer. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, Sheila. You mad? Why men so mad? Why, just let the woman be the woman. Come on. Let the woman be a woman. If a man can afford to take care of his woman, let him. Don't be mad at her. Okay? That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be like, well, if her husband can afford to take care of her, I shouldn't be mad at that. That should be your goals to do for some woman someday, you know? It should be your goal. Mm-hmm. Um, right. Doo-doo-doo. I love you, Shira. Oh, thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. That is not equality. I'm not equal to a man, baby. Uh-oh, here comes Jake now. He got my website up, I bet. He's making me a website. Hey, I'm live. You back? You finished? Is it done? Okay. You need me to check it out?
No, yeah, you can check it out, but send me, you have just send me that one link, cosmetic.
Yeah, I'll send it.
I put it up there, but I hadn't published it yet, so you're going to see that. Any other links that you want?
I'll send them. I just want that one for now.
Okay. When are you going to do the video?
Right after this.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye. He's making me a website for something. I gotta send him a link. Hold on. And he done came all the way up here. Because he's trying to hurry up and finish it. Okay. I told him I needed it by this weekend. James. Okay. Share my closet. Link. Oh, y'all gotta email. That's how we communicate. email. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So for those who are just coming in, James is making me a website that I'm going to offer um, you guys who own your own businesses or like small stores online to have an opportunity to sign up to advertise with me or like send me your products and stuff like that. So there's a little website and like price list and stuff like that instead of taking big corporate endorsements and building up corporations that are already rich. I want to try to build up my subscribers and their businesses. So I'm building a website for um, you guys to write and send information and stuff like to see if you want to advertise on the channel or like have me review your products or use your products or make a whole video with your product or service you offer or promote your YouTube channel or whatever. So, you know, that'll be fun. And that website will be done probably this weekend. And I'll make a video that'll be posted on the website to tell you guys everything about it. Um, because I think it's like at this time, like we know more now than ever that we need to work for ourselves and we need businesses. And if you promote each other, you don't need a huge following on social media in order to get clients. If you just invest in your business and like, by getting somebody that has, a lot of people that may be interested in the product to, show the product, review it, and put a link in the description, and the video will be up forever. So it'll be continuously getting business because someone will watch the video 2 years from now. Oh, I like that. I wonder if the store is still open. And they'll click on your link. So you're going to be getting continuous business forever, right? Um, so yeah, so that's what the whole video is about, helping everybody else come up and level up as well in their businesses. Because when some YouTubers get to a certain subscriber number, corporations and stuff come in and they'll offer you like big money to advertise a product or a service or whatever. But I'd rather have y'all getting y'all's advertisement in, you know, than to take their, because sometimes they be trying to get you to do like advertise stuff you don't even like or agree with. They'll be like, okay, will you sell this? Will you sell that? No, I don't think so. I don't believe in that. Nope. Bye. Thank you, MJ Madwana. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Madwama. Miss you, Queen. Oh, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, why y'all concerned about my finances? I don't know, because they definitely need to be concerned about theirs more than mine. I don't know. Like, I already know that in order to, be successful in life, you got to do what makes you happy, and then you have to also help other people find their happiness and do what makes them happy. And if everybody can get on that level, there'll be less haters because they'll actually be enjoying their lives. you know. And so I don't really care what people think. I already know what I'm doing. I'm confident in everything that I do, and I want to give other people that confidence and that boost that most people should be giving other people instead of trying to tear them down like crabs in the barrel. That's why people stay mad and stay broke, because they cannot raise anyone else up. They won't do it because they don't know how, because no one's ever done it for them. So I'm going to start helping other people and teaching other people how to do stuff instead of tearing them down, because I really think that it makes a whole world of difference. Because If you can own your own business, you don't have to leave your kids. You don't have to go to work anymore, or not forever anyway. Your kids will learn, your kids will become entrepreneurs. Your kids will also, have the same values and do all of that kind of stuff. And, that money will grow and that family wealth will grow and generational wealth will start. That's how it begins. You don't try to tear other people down because they figured it out. You try to learn and then build up. So that's what I'm trying to do. And most people don't. Um, I mean, a lot of people recognize it, but most people can't understand it. And so we have to forgive them for being bitter. So I'll just let them watch and witness everyone else rise. That's all we can do. I'm going to help those who want to be helped get their products and advertisements out there. And those who don't want the help and just want to be negative, I'll just let y'all be the witness, baby. That's all we can do. We do need an audience. So, can't argue with that. We do need that audience. Mm-hmm. You said now you're okay? Girl, y'all fight like cats and dogs. Just shut your mouth and collect the money, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said the fiance, girl. I wouldn't be fighting with nobody till I had the marriage license and all of that, girl. Stop. Get your ring, get your money, get your marriage license. Then do whatever you want to do. You running backwards. Okay. Y'all I'm not gonna even address the people that are unhappy in life with themselves. So not anymore, because I'm more focused on helping other people that support me. I'm really done with the negativity for now. Anyway, maybe next video I'll get on them. But right now I'm in a positive mood, and I want to let you guys know about all of those things because I don't want you to be in somebody's comments trying to tear them down because you can't get up, baby. Thank you. Right. Most people that are successful and happy in life don't go around trying to tear other people down because they're too busy enjoying their success or too busy being successful. So just a little side note. Block party. Right. Feel like my little nails. These are little short coffin. These are little short coffin neon pink. They're not that great. They're just something to get by until the quarantine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Men have a very negative outlook. Let me correct that. Mediocre men or less have a very bad outlook on the economy. They have a very negative outlook on many things. That's why they can't get up. Right. Yeah, these are press-ons. Of course, the nail shops are still closed. And I didn't do my own nails. Like I don't want to do all of that. Thank you. Hmm. And so, I've had many haters for years, but I've outgrown them. Even y'all who are supporting have outgrown them, and y'all may have started off at a similar level, but you've surpassed them and watch other women surpass, certain levels. So as our channel grows, as I grow, as you guys grow and level up, the haters don't really grow. They stay the same because they can't. And that's okay because we need an audience, baby. Who's going to be the audience? We all can't be on the stage. So, that's how we have to look at the haters sometimes. They're just our witnesses. They're just our audience. They're just there to, motivate us to go higher each time. And that's all that they do. Like every time, like anybody starts to hate on you, just go higher. Higher in your money, higher in your success, higher in your level up. So they can be even more mad the next time around, baby. That's all you can do. You had haters for years, Infinite Goddess. Yeah. And you know what it is. You need to get your nail, girl. Go get you some press on nails real quick at the store until they come. These are I forgot where I got these at, but these are by LA Colors. They're neon. I think I got them at the grocery store or somewhere, or Walgreens or CVS or something. Hmm. The beauty supply store was packed today. Oh, it opened up, huh? Right. I have big hands, child. Them press-ons never fit. Like, well, see, these came with two sizes. So this is like the smaller size, and then they had one bigger. So they had two different sizes in these. I don't know. I think if you go to like a beauty supply store, you can probably find the size you need. Hmm. The trolls are gone. They went back to playing the video game. Okay. Well, my positive economic outlook, everything I read puts forth negative. Yeah, that's because you don't know how, okay, so you don't know how the economy is working because of the coronavirus, right? So I understand that what's really happening, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. People need to start their own business. Okay. The economy depends on business, not jobs, but business. If everybody has a business, some people have a job, but if more people have businesses, then you're going to make money. So open a business, start a business, even if it's small and you have to work for a little while, grow it. That's what the economy needs. It doesn't need more workers to lay off during the next outbreak or whatever. And then you're back starting over. Um, invest in yourself. And maybe, trial and error, finding the right niche or whatnot. But if you don't start, you'll never get there. So I think the economy is going to look good for a little while until the next round comes of something. And then you're back doing the same thing and being without. That's why right now, the lesson should have been learned to get your side hustle on, to get your little business. That's why I'm making my website so that people can build it and have some income coming in besides, you know, from a job. Right. And you can invest. I told y'all I invested in the movie theater when the coronavirus first hit. I invested in Cinemark stock market, on the stock market. When the movie theaters were closing, the stock went down and I bought it for super cheap. Now it's back that the movies are back open, especially in Texas, went way up. I earned a lot of money on there because I saw the pattern. Okay, so movie theaters are going to close. They're going to be selling this at a cheap price. I'm gonna buy when they open back up. When all the movie theaters in the U.S. open back up, I'm selling. See, so you have to be smart and see the patterns. Okay, Disney World closed. Okay, Disney stock was cheap when I bought it. It's going to go up. When summer rolls around and I'm selling, and then I'm gonna buy some more. I'm gonna keep some and I'm gonna sell some. So, you have to just pay attention to what's going on. You got to be smart, not a sheep following everybody, but you have to watch the patterns. What else is open and what else is closed? Okay. Carnival Cruise Line, I invested there. They're going back up as summer gets closer, you know. So you just pay attention to what's going to be cheap and then what's going to rise back up and where you can sell at a higher price. So it's kind of like buying inventory at a very low price and selling for very high. That's all it basically is. Yeah, you can purchase stock on Cash App and I also have E-Trade. They even have it on Cash App. The little squiggly line at the bottom of your Cash App is stocks where you can buy with your Cash App money. hmm Um, mhm, mhm. You said two economists said that tourism is dead. Watch when they reopen everything. Tourism ain't gonna be dead. Watch. Everybody gonna be on a plane trying to go on vacation before the next round hits. Be smart. Mhm. Okay. If you don't know what to sell, then what do you like, and what could you sell already? Like, what product do you really like? What do you believe in? What's something that you believe in? That's how you figure it out. Your Airbnb is still popping. I know. I'm gonna go on vacation to me, right? Well, a mini weekend getaway because I don't think I'm ready to go anywhere right now. Thank you, Jasmine White, Sprinkle Sprinkle. What platform are you using to purchase stocks? Thank you, girl, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Cash App and E Trade. Those are the two apps that I use. Thank you. I don't think she really understands what's happening. She's in denial because she's girl boy. I know it's a boy. Um, well, I understood enough to invest in Beyond Meat and that they're closing the meat factories. I understood enough to invest in the movie theaters, and now the stock has quadrupled. I understood enough to get paid. So obviously, I understood more than you did. See, men think women are dumb naturally. That's why it's so easy to play them. So easy to play me because they think we're stupid. Yeah, yeah, I'm stupid, but I figured it out, and you did. Economy's good if you're smart, baby. Economy's always good if you're smart. It's only bad when you're dumb, sir. Mm. You can invest in stocks on an app online. Cash App is the easiest way to invest in stock. And when you get good at that, then maybe another app. Mhm. So you said everything is hard when you're dumb. That's right. I'm telling y'all, Beyond Meat, it's gonna get popping. I better go get y'all some Beyond Meat stock. Honestly, let me see how much it went up. I got mine. You got some Beyond Meat too, girl? Good for you. See, on your Cash App, let me have my money. On your Cash App, you see this little squiggly line? That's how you go to stock. See the stock market? I really have all my big investments on E-Trade. This is where I started to practice that on. See how much Cinemark has went up? $18. See how much Disney went up? $10. Oh, thank you, MJ Madwana. Ladies, be a cool. Ladies, be cool. Don't fight or argue with the men. I am having problems with my car. This man told me he's gonna get another car without trading my car. I don't even ask for it, and you don't have to sleep with them. They just still think you're shy and cute to sleep with them. Girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. She done gave me a $99.99. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate that. And she's right. You just have to play the part. Be feminine. Don't argue. Um, and if don't sleep with them, they don't think you sleep with anybody else, so they think you're a prize and worth it. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. That was very generous of you. And so it's like you see, all the stocks are going up because everything's opening back up now, and so now you sell after every state is open. You sell. See, you sell after every state is back open. Sell and get all your money, girl. Then when the next go round of whatever comes around, you buy them up real cheap again, and you do the same thing. You just wait till everything opens back up, then you sell. Now, if you invest like big amounts of money, you make big amounts of money. If you invest small amounts of money, you make, little amounts of money or medium amounts of money. So, depending on how good you get at this, you are more confident to invest more money. So, I'm getting ready to invest way more in Beyond Meat because I see that it's rising very high. And so I'm going to put a lot of money in it. And then when it goes up, I'm going to sell it, get my money. And, right. Well, it depends on how much you want to make. It's like you can invest any amount, but it depends on how much you want to earn. The more you put in, the more you earn. And then, so just if you're just playing around and practicing, yeah, I mean that's a good amount. Um, but you'll earn money on it just depending on how much you want to earn. That's how much you invest. If you want to earn a lot, invest a lot. If you don't want to earn a lot and you're just playing around just to learn how to do it, then yeah, because it's better than your money just sitting in savings and not doing anything because you can always sell it before it goes down too low and, do something else with it. Buy a Tesla if you have the money. Okay. Yeah. The shops are going to open back up only to close down for good. Supply chain is broken. There will be more viruses and people are afraid to go out and lots. They're not going to close permanently because there's only going to be 2 rounds. This one and the next one. So this is your time to get paid, baby. It's your time to start your businesses, your time to invest in stocks, your time to get your money. You're getting stimulus checks, you're getting time off work, no school. You don't have to run around like crazy. You have time to think. This is your time to get your money. And then after the second go round, um, things will open back up, but there'll be new businesses online to compete. And there'll be less businesses out there, but more businesses online. And then maybe if you want to expand your business to a physical location, you'll have the money to do so. But it's the out with the old, in with the new. You know, out with the old, in with the new. This is the way that it's happening. So get your money up. You have time to do your research, to think, and to get it in. I don't know. The stock market is so predictable right now. It's so easy to make money because it's predictable. When everything's like, if you buy low and when you see the stock market rising and your price rising, like say you paid $9 for a stock and it rose up to like $20 or $50. If you sell, you make that difference. You make the difference. If you bought like 100 shares, 100 times the difference between, you know, how much it went up, that's how much you're going to make. So it's worth it. It's like wholesale, basically. You buy something for cheap, you sell it for high. You make the profit. That's it. So it's very predictable right now because of things opening and closing. So you know it's closed and you know that it's going to open back up soon and the stock is going to go up. So you sell it. Hmm. Okay. So that's what you can do. And if you have your own little business, you'll have extra money to invest. You don't have to like budget your money out from paycheck to paycheck. If you have your own little side hustle, you can invest your side hustle money either back into your business or into some stocks. And if you just keep going, sooner or later, you won't even have to really do anything anymore. You won't have to work for anybody anymore. Your business and your stock will sustain you. You could save, da da da, and then whatever. You just get more comfortable and more confident in yourself to where you don't even have to work for anybody else anymore. Hmm. You said, why are they investing in Beyond Meat? Because they're closing down the meat industry or the meat factories or whatever. Um, all right. Aquarius, I'm not reading no plans. It's permanent for some people, not all people, baby. Read the other plans. It's only permanent for those who are getting the shutdown, not for those who are rising up. If you're starting a business, if you're figuring out how to do certain things and you're getting your money up, then that's your new start. So this, I don't care what they're doing. That's not me. Okay. I don't care if those businesses are ever opening again. Mine is open. Whoever's starting a business is going to be open, and so forth and so on. I don't care about them. They've already had their run. It's time for the next one. Time for the next. So, I'm not really concerned about that because if someone has the money to reopen a business in the place of the closed business because they've been investing in the stock market that was very predictable, if they've been online making their money, if they've been doing all this and that, then they have the money to go out and replace that company or that business. So I'm pretty sure it's the end for some people, but not all people. Hmm. Right. I don't know. It's just somebody's opinion or controversy or whatever. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to create the world that I would like to see. I'm not going to go by what someone already wrote the world was going to be. I'm just going to do what I need to do and to see the world I want to see. I don't go by that other stuff. That's the difference between men and women. Men fear, women create. Men tear down, women create. I create. Okay. Men tear down, women create. Men wage war, women create. Okay. So just watch. just keep watching instead of being scared. Either create or watch. Okay. And that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Men are afraid. They just believe whatever somebody tells them, and that's fine. I believe what I do. Blessings and abundance to all. Found my purpose through your teachings and other spiritual wisdoms. You're blessed. And you blessed me, got a provider, and started my business. Thank you. Flower, power, and love. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. See, she done did it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Look, you got remind me of that Bruno Mars song. Don't believe me, just watch. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Right? Don't believe me, just watch. Watch us leave you in the dust, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And half these men are upset because women out earn them anyway. Wait till they own everything. Wait till most women are entrepreneurs, but still want you to pay. I mean, how are you going to prove your masculinity? Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So y'all stop living in fear and create what you want. Okay. Men need to create what they want instead of living in fear of what somebody wrote. I can write a story too. Okay. That don't mean that's how it's gonna work out. She'll always have some lippy suck up smart ass. Yes, I do. And I will always have one. And that's why I'll always be ahead of you, succeeding in life. Right? I always have a slick response. Exactly. I think on my toes. That's because I'm smart. Okay. I only play dumb to get this money. Can't wait for women to take over the planet. Right. Flower power, yay. Mm-hmm. I need a snapback comeback book. That would be funny though, right? Um, yeah, I don't care. Yeah, like they have to get on my level before I could consider their opinion first. So, right. That's why haters aren't really that, devastating. Do you feel where you live plays a big role in meeting men? I get compliments daily, but don't meet men. It's depressing. I'm moving. Accept the answer. Um, if you leveled up enough, you can get a man anywhere and anywhere. If you look good, they're gonna approach. You see. So like I always say, you can't get somebody in your own town. Don't even try to move. Just work on you first. Or work on you. Hmm. I live in a system using their money. They're not above their plans for you. I don't really care. I mean, money's going digital anyway. Money's about like power and money and influence is probably what's going to run the world in the future, not um, what you're thinking. So, and does it matter? If you know how to get money, you know how to do many things. That's just a skill, just like any other thing. There are people who know how to present products, how to speak, advertise. There are people who know how to make jewelry. There are people that know how to do all sorts of things, design, be creative. That's their money. It's not the money, it's their talent or their skill set. It's the way that they can get people to like something and to want it. So women have a knack for this. I don't expect men to understand this. Um, Men also who are very creative, they understand this, but a lot of men who are negative, lack minded, poverty minded, they have not been taught to think like that. So I don't know. I just understand how it all works and it doesn't matter whose system it is. It just matters who is supporting you, who supports you. Few under my sleeve. What? Right. Mm-hmm. Just got a free jump start at her own house, being beautiful and leveled up. Imagine what we can do yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's right. Um, Mhm. How do you get people to support you? Um, Make them want to support you. It just depends on what you're talking about. A man, clients, you know, if you're if you're wanting to do something positive that's going to be beneficial, most likely people will support you. If not, then you're just going to have to find a way to, get the money and do it yourself. Right. Yeah, we know Aquarius is a um, troll, but that still don't stop my money. It never will. It never will either. Never has, never will. Just makes it go higher. I will attract what is for my greatest good. Good, yeah, true. Good for you. You said Aquarius is scared of big bro. Mm-mm. That's more for my other channel. Like on my other channel, we call it the Purge. The Purge election year. Y'all know that movie, The Purge election year. So on my other channel, we're calling it the Purge. Um, all men approach me sexually. How can I get them to ask me for dates? Dressed like you're very classy and only hang out where men have manners. Thank you, Miss Twani. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do you think MGM in Vegas is a good investment? Vegas. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I think a lot of people will probably go to Vegas after this all's open back up. So I mean, it couldn't hurt. I mean, the Michael Jackson show is there. So yeah, Gerg. That's where the MJ show is, right? Or is that the other show? What is it at the MGM or not? Is it which one is connected to Alexor? Because I've been there and I can't remember which one is connected to the Alexor. Whichever one the MJ is at, that's the one you need to invest in. I don't know if it's the MGM. Whichever one is connected to the Luxor. The Luxor. hmm Vegas will be popping. Everybody gonna try to get married for they quarantine baby is born. They're gonna run to Vegas, get they gamble on, try to win some money because they broke, because they unemployed. Girl, Vegas. Gonna be trying to get jobs in Vegas. Try. hmm You. Uh-huh. Aquarius, I really don't care what you think, baby. I really don't care. Like I care about helping women get their money. Okay. So that's what I'm focused on. Thank you, Delilah. Delilah. What is a good amount to invest in Beyond Meat? The more you invest, the more you earn back. So I would like I don't know how much you have, but um if you're just starting out, just for practice, I would try to invest in other things first, and then when you feel confident, I would I'll put some thousands in there. Some thousands if you want to make real money back. Like I said, Monday, I'm gonna be putting a lot of money in there because I want a lot of money back. So it's like the more you put in, the more you get back. Um, and I know all these like meat processing companies are being shut down. So that's interesting. The stock will only go up if it's higher in demand. hmm Right. How to make how to make men chase you? Ignore them, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just bought your Level Up Cosmetics. Thank you, Carmen Rich. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Carmen Mitch. Sorry. You're, what'd you buy, girl? I got to do my orders tomorrow. All the orders, if you ordered Friday, all the orders are going to go out Monday. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hmm. Don't you think it will crash again? Yeah, that's when you're going to sell before that. You're going to sell after everything opens. You're going to sell and you're going to collect all your good money. And then when it hits again and all the stocks drop, you're going to buy again. Okay? When the stock is low, you're going to buy again for a less price. And um, then you're going to sell again after it starts to dwindle out, and you're going to keep your money. That's how you're going to do it. You'll know when it's going to crash when stuff start closing. As soon as the first thing closes, or when they start saying, "Oh, we might have to close again," sell. That's when everybody's going to sell. Then you have your money. So that's how you kind of predict it. Like you just have to know what's going on in order to make your money. Hmm. It really, and when you make your money, you're set up good. When everybody else is down and out, and can't pay the bills, and you'll have your money, you'll have your businesses going, and you don't really have to worry about a stimulus check, or you don't really have to worry about how you're going to make ends meet because you'll have your stuff, you'll have your business, and you'll have your stock market money. Okay. And your sugar daddy. So you'll be good. I think, a lot of women told me like during this whole epidemic, a lot of women have survived because of their level up, because of, their sugar daddies or their ability to get money out of men. They have survived because, they found this channel and, put in the work and leveled up. So, I mean, I feel that if it's helping people, it's helping people. I miss my stimulus check. You still wait? Oh, I'm sure it'll come to you, MJ Madwan. I think the male people are probably like behind. Hmm. You have a theory that the Rona was to crash the market so rich people could buy in cheap, or anybody can buy in cheap now because that the prices got so low. So I think I think your theory is correct, and I think it's for the average people and the poor people to buy in cheap. Because why would the rich people need to buy in cheap? See, it was for the people that may not even realize that they knew how to play the stock market because things were unpredictable. But now that they are predictable, you're definitely going to make money. Then they're showing you, like on Instagram, celebrities who are endorsing. When they say endorsing, they mean investing into certain things. And so if they're investing into it, hmm, maybe they know more to the story. Let me invest into it. And so when you invest into it, then you can get your money too. Hmm. You just ordered 2 elixirs from me. Thank you, Evil Kitty Sprinkle Sprinkle. You can buy Bitcoin on Cash App too, but I have not invested into Bitcoin. I'm, because I never really researched that. I'm more into what I kind of researched. But yeah, you can do that through Cash App too. Yeah, Sugar Daddy came through during the quarantine, Princess. I bet you he did. Is it better to sell vintage anthropology clothing on Poshmark or eBay? I say Poshmark because people like on eBay are just looking for everything, but Poshmark is smaller and more, concentrated on like clothing and like certain brands or whatnot. And you can probably get more. hmm Mm. My dad wants me to buy Bitcoin hard have before the happening event happens this month. We'll just buy a little bit then. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I haven't really heard too much about it. What to say to make him think I miss him? Nothing. Just call him or text him and say, miss you. I mean, that's that easy. Miss you. Miss you. Right, right. Can't sleep without you. Miss you. Had a dream about you. I don't know. You were gone so long. Was like forever. Divine human. Bonjour. You said you just woke up in Paris. Hey, good morning. hmm Time for the dust to settle, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'm just trying to help y'all get to the next level. I gotta go. It's been too long. I've been on here too long, but I know some of y'all come and go, and then new people come in. So that's why these end up so long. But the first 30 minutes is usually the meat of the video. And then usually the last 30 minutes is like the wind up. And in between are just questions and haters, baby. Y'all know the routine. So I will see y'all on the next one. Thank you, everyone who donated. I truly appreciate you guys. Y'all know how much that means to me. Thank you for everybody who commented, asked good questions. And my website for you guys who do have businesses or YouTube channels or whatever that y'all want to promote um, will be up soon, probably next week, and we'll be able to start doing something so that people's businesses can get to popping. See what's out there. Okay. All right. Y'all have a great evening. You said longer videos. Girl, this video almost 4 hours. Bye. Bye, Evil Kitty.